All right, so we live, y'all. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, and I am here back at it again with another video for y'all. Tonight we got a great live stream. I got two of the bros that's been supporting the YouTube channel.
Yes,
You guys
sir.
can introduce yourself to the people, and let's have a great stream tonight.
Yes,
Y'all can
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
introduce
sir. You
sir.
got
yourself.
the first, Brody.
All right, for sure. What's up, man? Well, first off, I definitely want to just say, man, I appreciate TC for letting me come on, and we definitely about to give you guys a great discussion about just life in general, the retention journey, just everything, man. So I just want to introduce myself. My name Dimitri, aka call me Meech Dog. I grew up people calling me Meechy, so it's where I get Meech from. So yeah, man, I'm from Chicago, and I started my journey about maybe a year and a half ago. So I definitely been through a lot. So man, the journey's been amazing. But definitely once again, shout out to TC for having me, and I hope you guys can get some wisdom from this video for sure.
Yes, sir. What's good, everybody? My name Darius. I'm from Virginia. I've been watching TC for about since like 2020, I think 2021. So I remember just always hearing them talk about stocks, of course, about retention, and I just always wanted to get in tune with the stocks and stuff like that. So I definitely been tapping in more with your videos recently, for sure.
Appreciate y'all. I want to say thank y'all for joining the stream. This stream has been well overdue. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, we been able to set everything up on divine timing, and here we are tonight. Um, for tonight's stream, you guys, like for anybody that's just now joining in, make sure y'all give the stream a thumbs up. If you end up watching this later on in life, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're gonna talk to y'all first about being on semen retention. I'm gonna let them talk about their journey and what they've been experiencing because everybody experience is different. And then, of course, we're going to talk to you guys about the importance of investing into the stock market. You know what I'm saying? I think we got one more guest too. Somebody else wanted to join. Hold on. Let me bring them in. I don't know who this is though. Hold on, yeah. Add to stage. Yo, who the other guest? You gonna show your face? All right, I guess not. But anyway, we're gonna have a great live stream for y'all. So we're gonna start off with the bro Meech. We're gonna start off with Meech first, and then we're gonna go to the other bro, um
Yes, sir.
Darius. So Meech, tell them about your SR journey, like when you started and what challenges have you been having on the journey as far as like ups and downs and like what the journey has been teaching you overall.
Okay, for sure. So, uh, man, how did I get here? How did I get here? I mean, it started maybe around 2021 or 2022. Uh, I had just graduated college. I mean, I had just graduated high school. My bad. I had just graduated high school, and then I ended up coming across. I don't know. Did it? What happened? Did it?
Nah, I did that, bro. You good? I
Oh,
did that.
okay. Oh, you just singled it to me.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah. I had graduated high school. Boom, came across trading, and I kind of fell in love with trading, etc. But I had struggles because when you start like focusing on yourself and when you find things that you wanna pursue, and then you got friends and shit around you that you try to also, what I'm saying, get game to them, and then it's like when you start to really want to elevate in life, you want to start changing your habits, right? And so you hang around people that might not want to change their habits. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of started where I started focusing on myself, not really hanging around the same people that I used to hang around because I didn't want to smoke no more. I didn't want to do this and do that, right? And I'm trying to learn trading, and I'm also trying to put the fellas on too. But they
Mhm.
just like it's just a lot that go on where you can kind of see the envy, you can kind of see the hate or things of that nature, right? They just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you trying to switch up because it's like, okay, you trying to better yourself. So it's certain things that you just won't do. And so that I kind of had like a lot of struggles with that, with trading coming around and then still trying to be around my homies. And then on top of that, uh, I was very, very porn addicted for sure. Uh, and so that played a part too. And so um, I kind of struggled in my journey as far as trading, right? So I started distancing myself, not even necessarily distancing myself, but just saying no to certain things when it came to the homies, and started just putting the grind first. So I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm grinding. I'm going through the hardships of trading, and then I start relapsing right when things start going. When things just get tough, right? So then I start relapsing over and over and over. Every week or so, I'm relapsing, and then I'm steady trying to continue to trade. And then and it's crazy because like I would usually relapse right before a moment in the market where I was looking to make a trade or make something happen, and then I end up like just relapsing, and then I miss the trade, or you know what I'm saying? I kind of give up in a way, right? So it was kind of like a test, you know what I'm saying? Like you get to that moment, and then it's like you gonna fold, you gonna stay strong, or you know what I'm saying? So I kind of kept relapsing, and so it got to a point where uh, I needed something different, right? I kind of just needed something different. I'm like, something's got to change. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find a way to get rid of porn out of my life, right? And so I came across out of nowhere. I came across, and before I even mentioned that, I kind of was talking to God about that, right? And so out of nowhere, after having that conversation, I came across Moody Star. Uh, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I know TC know a Moody. I don't know if my dog Darius know a Moody Star. Have you heard of Moody Star?
Yeah, I know. Y'all
You
can
said
hear
yeah,
me?
bro.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. You good?
Yeah. I
Yeah, we
know
can
who
hear you.
you are, Chandler.
Okay. So yeah, I came across Moody Star, and he started talking about the senior retention journey, and so that might have been like 2022. I say like 2022 for sure. And then after that, that kind of just really started my journey, right? So you got coming out of high school, dealing with learning trading, changing habits, stopping the smoking, and stopping doing certain things, right? Trying to change the way the inside, you know what I'm saying? And then you got just the porn just constantly getting in the way, and then me just having that conversation with the higher power, with God, right? And then I came across Moody Star. I don't even remember how. Came across Moody Star. He started, talking about retention, and then it was from that moment it was like it's been ups and downs. And so for the last maybe year and a half, uh, I probably relapsed a lot, but I would go like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks every now and then. And then like I said, just frustrations of family, just frustrations of your friends, frustrations of just a regular day struggle that everybody can relate to. You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of let those things get to me, and then you go to an outlet. You need an outlet, right? And so you go to porn, and so I would just end up relapsing. You know what I'm saying? And so you get that whole journey of a year of trying to now fight the biggest struggle known to man, which is really not releasing your seeds, right? So, but the confidence started to roll in as I would go a week, go 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I finally hit a month. And I'm like, okay, I hit a month, but it's like you can't get complacent. You know what I'm saying? So then you kind of have some type of complacency, then you end up relapsing, etc. So I started building these long streaks over time. And from that point, everything kind of got better. You know what I'm saying? But what I noticed about the journey was uh, your mental clarity definitely starts to kick in for sure. But you have to kind of get away from the phone. I'll say the phone for sure. When you cut off the phone and you start spending time in your mind and you stop running from this right here, your thoughts, everything starts to change, right? So I started spending less time on Instagram. Like to this day, I don't even have Instagram downloaded on my phone, right? And now it's gotten to a point where soon as I go on Instagram, man, like 2 minutes later, I'm already just overstimulated. Just one video, and I'm like, I got to get off. So I don't even see how a lot of people can really deal with it now. Like the overstimulation is just is crazy. At least to me, right? So now I'm at a point where my journey is where I'm detached from like the phone. I'm detached from the phone, and I'm more spending time here. And so now I'm fasting a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, right, that I want to make an importance of is if you can stick to the journey and try to go hard in the beginning. But if not, the more that you relapse, the more that you fail yourself, it's like the pain grows and it gets stronger and stronger over time, and you get to a point where it's like I can't keep doing this, right? Like I know I can be better. I know I can do better. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm stronger than the pleasure. I'm stronger than my weaknesses. I'm stronger than my thoughts. So if you can fight the journey early and you can really just stay head on, stay focused, it's a lot better to do so. But if you do end up relapsing a lot during the journey, it's okay. But you're gonna get a lot further on this journey if you just do whatever it takes to not relapse, especially to PMO. You know what I'm saying? Especially the PMO. But as far as my journey, man, I notice definitely a lot of mental clarity. I'm super sharp at times. If I'm not eating the wrong foods, my mind is like, man, when I'm driving, I done learned the streets so quick where it's like if I'm driving and I know that the light is getting ready to turn or they turn first, all right, immediately I know how to skip the light, right? I'm going to the right lane so I can bust the U-turn. So now everybody's sitting there waiting at the red light and I'm driving right past, right? Y'all just saw me pull up to the red light with you. I didn't bust the right, went to the corner, bust the U-turn, and then now I'm going straight. Everybody's sitting at the red light, right? So it's just as you continue to retain, you start to use your mind, right? It's kind of like that movie called Lucy. I don't know if you guys seen Lucy, but she ended up taking a pill and she started unlocking the power within her brain, right? And so that's kind of like what semen retention is, where you start unlocking powers within your brain. You start to get a sense of sharpness. You start to be able to be so aware where you can just pay attention to certain things and you know how to maneuver a lot sharper than most people, right? You know how to see like when I'm on the road, especially since I drive right now, I drive a lot. Like that's kind of like how I make my money. I'm on the road, I'm delivering, right? I'm able to kind of read car behavior a lot better. Like I know a car, because a lot of people don't use signals. So I'm able to know that a car is about to jump in front of me like 2 minutes ahead of time. Like I can read a vehicle's car. I can read the language of the car. It's crazy. Like I can see the car and based off the car, I know that they want to jump. So I can be more sharper. It's just, man, the journey is amazing if you really like lock in and the power within the mind is it's just like you just unlock new levels. You just unlock new levels, right? And so that's one thing. As far as attraction, I do get a lot of attraction uh from women, from everybody. From you get attraction out from women and from men. From men, it's not really necessarily like that type of way, but they look at you, they want to talk to you, they'll come in your vicinity when you're working out. They might want to ask you certain questions. Uh, for women, you kind of get a lot of attraction from them, man. They do some wild things. Uh, but another thing too about the journey is you can't focus on that, right? And that's one thing that I do love about your channel, TC, is that you don't talk about the female attraction, like maybe 2%. Like I can barely remember the times where you talk about the female attraction
We'll be talking about that
because
money.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. He talks about the money and just working on yourself internally, because that's what's most important. You know what I'm saying. That's the most important reason why we're on this journey is so that we can get back to ourselves internally, and we can become the men that we're supposed to be, right? So I love that about your channel. You don't talk about the female attention because it's like a distraction. You know what I'm saying? It's a great distraction. So yes, you're going to get attraction from women, but if you start thinking like that, then you continue to have those lustful thoughts, right? So that's another thing that changed too. Like I used to be so lustful, Now it's like when I look at women, even if sometimes I do have those lustful thoughts, but I change them, right? I can be so aware and I change them. And so that's a big thing that I noticed too. Well, I'm not just trying to look at their ass. I'm not just trying to look at the tits. Oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to say ass, but you know what I'm saying? Like
You good, bro?
just
You good?
lusting whenever you see a woman, right? Now the thing is, it makes it hard because women become a lot more attractive to you, right? Even like the lower level women, like a lot of them kind of look like I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Like the foes. You look at the foes and be like, she pretty cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta just stay head focused, right? So a thing that I do is I ignore women. Like on this journey, I ignore the women, right? And that only makes them want to like chase you, a lot more. So I noticed that at the workplace, a lot of the women, I don't give them too much attention. And the next thing you know, as soon as I'm walking somewhere, they walking right with me. Uh, the guys, another thing too is like men kind of they kind of like it's kind of tough because some of them will start building like a hate, like they want to be cool with you.
Envy and jealousy, and they insecure.
You said what?
I said they build the envy and jealousy, and they be insecure, bro. It's very weird.
Nah, for real.
Oh shit,
Dudes like, and you can just tell off rip.
my bad. I
You know
had
what I'm
you
saying?
muted by accident. My bad. Say it one more time.
I said you can just tell off rip, like certain dudes, like they'll want to have conversations with you, or if you have a conversation with them, and it's like you can tell like they really low key kind of hate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They get insecure because they can just feel your masculine energy, right? And then it's just certain things that you're not gonna do when you get on this journey. Like now, men are so weak, but really they gossip just as much as women, right? And so when you get on this journey, that's something that you just not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't really do the gossip, and so I can't even talk to men because when I'm talking to men, it's always either I'm complaining about something or I want to gossip about something, or I want to talk about something that's not of importance. So when you kind of get on this journey, you won't waste your energy on things that kind of don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'll notice that a lot at the workplace. So really, it's kind of tough because you get on a journey and you get the attraction and you get the magnetism. That's a better word too. You get the magnetism, but it's like you can't necessarily converse with people how you want to because they're
Right.
not on the same frequency or the same level as you, right? And so you can't have those high level conversations with them, right? And when you do, they kind of like zone out. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of just like what the journey kind of entails, bro. It's like you're gonna want to converse with people, but it's really a journey of solitude. I think senior retention is one of those journeys where it's a journey of solitude for sure. Unless you just talk to those who practice what you practice, right? Which is why we're able to get on here and have conversations because we practice this journey, and so we can have those high level conversations. You know what I'm saying? But in the real world, a lot of people are just so out of touch right now that it makes it kind of difficult to even converse, even if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man, that's kind of just been a journey. And even I'll just say within the last 6 months, I went my hardest, having like 30-day streaks, 40-day streaks, and then now since 2025, it's like I'm really locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like I it's getting to a point where the now the mental power is so great where it's just like you just get to a point where you locked in, bro. Where there are no excuses, right? You become a lot more disciplined. Um, it's just you get into a flow where everything just starts to connect and you really do truly want better for yourself and you get tired of letting yourself down. You get tired of just everything. You won't even want to have your energy being placed towards anything that's outside of your goals, anything that's outside of making you a better person, bro. This journey is truly amazing, and I will say that I'm blessed to be on this journey because not a lot of people know about semen retention. And for those that do, a lot of people can't really make it far in the journey, right? But to even just know about senior retention, to even be on this journey, just shows that you are different from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of like a chosen one in a way. You know what I'm saying? If semen retention comes across to you and you get on that journey, just know that you are chosen. There's something in you, right? Because you attract things. You know what I'm saying? And so if you attract the semen retention in your life, it's for a reason. And honestly, it's the greatest thing. It's like your greatest ally, as far as what's going on in this world for sure. So the journey has been great, man. The journey has been great for
Now
sure.
you definitely had some great insight. I feel like one of the biggest battles for us as men is learning how to transmute that anger into
Mm,
something more
mm,
positive. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? Mute it right quick so that it's not echoing in the background.
I got you.
Alright. So that's one of our biggest things, like having to transmute the energy from anger and aggression to like putting into your passion, putting into your grind, learning how to be more emotionally intelligent. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, my lady be letting me know the real. When I go through my little outbursts and my little anger problems, she be telling me like, yo, you gotta learn how to not be so reactive and learn how to be more emotionally intelligent, Because this journey comes with, bro, like you're gonna have that aggression and that fire because you know the version of you before SR was weak as fuck, whether it was mentally weak, whether you was just a slave to your flesh, you were just thinking about pleasure all day, you know. We was literally programmed. You understand what I'm saying? But learning that now, like no matter what I go through in life, I still gotta put this energy into something better, into something more fulfilling. You feel me? Because if we keep putting our energy into things that leave us empty, that's how we gonna continue to feel. We gonna continue to feel empty and soulless because we're deprived. Like we're depleting ourselves, not depriving, but we're depleting ourselves. We're watching PMO. You know what I'm saying? And it's whack and it will never fulfill anybody on this earth. But we gonna go to the bro Darius. Darius, introduce yourself again. Um, tell us about your SR journey. What have you learned about yourself? And what challenges do you have on the journey? I'm gonna mute my phone.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Darius. Yo, I'll be on YouTube too, man. I appreciate you for having me on your channel, bro. Like, this is an honor, bro. I've been watching your videos for years. Like, you, Coach Davis, you feel me? Way back years ago, bro. Back when in the pandemic, I've been. We was all in the group chat together one time. But anyway, man, I've been on this journey since about 2019, 2020. Man, I got so many stories and reasons why I feel like I was led to this journey. Like it was, it was meant for me to find this journey. I feel like it was sent from heaven. Like honestly, I still struggle to this day, bro. It's like I've had ups and downs. I've had long streaks. But recently I've been really struggling, and I feel like it's because my breakthrough is coming. Like I've really been investing in stocks. I've really been, doing better with my money. I applied for a second job. Right now, I'm working at one job. I'm a cook. You know what I'm saying? I've been really like doing good financially, but I'm still struggling flesh wise, bro. And man, it's hard because I got a YouTube channel. I want to, show my audience that like, bro, I'm strong. I'm a man. Like, show the world. Like, you feel me? But I still, I this is how I know this stuff causes depression because the more like I hold my seed, right, the more confident I can hear the confident. It's like confident voices. You know what I'm saying? But when I started relapsing, those negative voices come, and it's everything. It's females. It's I mean, certain people in my life that I work with, just anybody. Like, I can't be positive when I'm always, either PM on or always, messing with girls and stuff. Being around females and trying to, get in their pants and stuff. It's just not good. I still been struggling, man, but I'm trying to get better every day. I've been working out. I haven't worked out in a long time. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I still struggle with, smoking. Like, I'm not perfect at all, bro, but like a year from now, bro, I want to be done with all that stuff. Like, even, sooner than that, but like by next year around this time, I want to be totally clean, totally, you know, financially in a better place, things like that. Yeah, bro. Uh,
You gonna be, bro. You gonna be.
I
You
appreciate.
gotta, you gotta, you gotta claim that. You gonna be.
I
You know what I'm
will,
saying?
bro.
Not you
I
ain't
will.
gonna try. You gonna be, bro.
I
You
will.
gonna
No,
be.
you right. I will be, bro.
I
Like,
like that, bro. Trying
cause,
and doing
cause
is two
today
different things.
I paid my gym fee off. Like, I was kind of slacking on paying that joint. I got behind a little bit, but I got it all cleared out. I got an LA Fitness membership, so I went there today and I got some work in. And I don't know if they're gonna be open tomorrow because it's snowing, but I'm gonna try to go up there tomorrow. Like, I'm trying to go there every day. Like, my logbook on my app, I want to see that joint every day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Like, I don't know if I told you I'm from VA. I'm from Virginia. I pretty much grew up here all my life. I lived in Louisiana and Tennessee. I got family. My dad, he passed. I lived with him in Abbeville, Louisiana. It's like country way down south. You feel me? Probably never heard of it. But I'm from Woodbridge, Virginia. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I grew up all my life, pretty much. DC metropolitan is Northern Virginia, but it's like, you know different from the rest of Virginia, but it's not DC or Maryland. So we like kind of excluded. You know what I'm saying? Like, we a weird part of Virginia. Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of like Richmond or Norfolk or Virginia Beach or whatever. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like some random town. Have y'all ever heard of Y'all know where Arlington at? Arlington, Virginia. Y'all never heard? Y'all know what? Y'all know where the Pentagon at though, right? Everybody, you know where the
You talking
Pentagon.
about in Washington?
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
that joint in Virginia the whole time though. But it's belong to DC though. But like, bro, I live like 30 minutes from that joint, bro. No, not even like I live like 25 driving wise. But yeah, bro. Just growing up out here, man, it was like, I don't know, y'all from the inner city, so I know it was the same. But growing up, bro, if you ain't have all the freshest kicks, you wasn't fly, if you wasn't always having money in your pocket, growing up, you feel me? It made you feel some type of way. So, you know, sometimes I got caught up in the wrong crowd, trying to be fast, trying to be, just trying to show off or trying to get respect from my friends, because I used to hang around guys who I thought that you know was like street smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on that type time growing up. I don't know. I don't know why I was attracted to that type of life, bro. Like, I had to get out of that mindset. And I'm not even from like a bad place. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think it really amped up when I lived with my dad and I came back to Virginia, because down there it was like that. Like, it was, and I had never experienced that before. That type of aggression, like that type of like, everybody scratching and surviving, fighting, like. So, I had to fight every day down there pretty much. And I came back to Virginia angry because, I was getting bullied, and it changed me, bro. I came back to Virginia like really aggressive, like, but I'm gonna say around 14, 15, I learned how to box. And before that, I had a teacher in middle school who I used to, link up with. We used to play chess and just talk, and he was kind of like one of my first big brother mentor figures, because he used to actually be my teacher in school. He taught me how to box and everything. And then after like maybe a year later, I started actually boxing at Alexandria Boxing Club. I don't know if y'all heard of like Shakur Stevenson, my boy Troy, Keyshawn Davis, like Gervonta Davis came through there and sparred with Shakur before. Like it was a lot of fighters that's fighting right now that been through that gym. Like I seen them in person, but I started boxing maybe like 15. My first fight was 15 or 16. Nah, I was 16 my first fight, but I started training when I was 15, and I think I wasn't aware of semen retention, but I wasn't masturbating, I wasn't having sex or nothing. But I noticed like the changes, and then I believe I went up to 90 days. That was my longest, like probably in my whole life, bro. 90 days. And when I tell you, bro, the mental sharpness, the confidence, the sharpness, I mean the attraction, like you said, from both genders. Men want to challenge you more. Some men they start acting weird. The females, man, they be yeah, they be wilding, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. One time, nah, I ain't even gonna tell too much stories, no female stuff. But like females be doing crazy stuff, bro. When you retain, it's like they know, and they be trying, play with you to get to see how far you gonna go, bro. And it's like the more like you ignore them, the more stuff they do, bro. But like you said, bro, you cannot let that stuff distract you, bro, because it's gonna snatch your blessing right as soon as you realize, bro. You gonna miss out on some type of opportunity, or you gonna start getting lazy and get back in the relapsing cycle. Like, bro, you really gotta lock in. When you really get on a good streak, you have to lock in. Like, but yeah, man, I'm just excited for like this investing stuff, man, because I'm trying to learn everything I can about it. Investing is for the future, bro. I'm really starting to think more of my future, bro. I'm not thinking about. I'm trying to stop thinking about the past. I'm trying to make sure I make the right decisions now so that I can have a better future. So that's all I'm focused on, man. I'm trying to be around more like-minded people like y'all. Like you said, you don't come across the people around you that have the same mindset. So we got the internet. We can connect. Y'all in Chicago, New York. I'm in Virginia, and we connecting like it's crazy. And that's another thing my mentor used to tell me, like, bro, like the internet, this is the future, man. You know, so investing in companies that Google, Apple, whatever, etc. You can't go wrong with it, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I appreciate you again for having me on your platform, bro. And I'm always support. You feel me? Real rap.
I ain't gonna lie, that should be making me happy, bruh. Whenever I hear about somebody invested, I be happy as fuck. Because listen, it's so hard trying to get people that know me to invest. They don't listen to me. I don't know why they don't listen to me, but they don't listen to me. The only person that listens to me is my lady, and then I got my aunt to start investing. But besides that, nobody else listens to me, bruh. And I be putting the proof right in front of their face, like, look. And like they still don't get it. So like when I hear like when I hear y'all talk about the investment journey, it's like, thank you, God. Like at least somebody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? I might not have to know you personally, but the fact that you support me on the YouTube platform and you tune into y'all tune into the videos, you feel me? We all in Discord chat and shit, and y'all doing it, that makes me happy. It's like thank you, God. I want to say too, I respect you for being. I respect both of y'all for being honest and raw about y'all journey. You feel me? Because sometimes people want to make it seem like it's just this perfect ass journey. You ain't gonna never relapse, and then you come on YouTube and you tell people about your relapse, and then you feel like, oh, I'm gonna get judged or people's gonna unsubscribe. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? At the end of the day, people respect honesty and the raw truth. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, mute it right quick, Darius. Right quick, right quick. People people respect honesty and the truth rather than you just fucking up and you not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't none of us perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm far from that shit. I'll be the first one to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So you just being honest with the people, they respect that. And if y'all want to, y'all can subscribe to his channel. You feel me? Subscribe to his both of them got channels. First of all, both of them got YouTube channels. My boy Meech be talking about the stocks. And Darius, what you talk about on your YouTube channel? I'm gonna put it in the comments. I'm gonna put it in the comments so that they can subscribe to your channel. Cause we got some people in here too.
I be doing workout content. That's my, you know what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to really get started in. But I just be talking about life, man. Regular stuff, bro. Regular everyday, just things that I learned in my life. Advice. I'm really trying to, get these younger guys out here to like start thinking, like, you know what I'm saying. Especially in our demographic, young African American males, like. I don't want them to go down the road I went through, going through the system, juvenile, and all this stuff because I ain't want to listen to my mom. I wanted to listen to the niggas who, oh, excuse my language. I wanted to listen to, the fools who was messing with all the baddest chicks and who they looked like they had money, but they really was broke. You know what I'm saying? The people who really had the bread was the people who I wasn't noticing. The people who I've been knowing dudes who was doing forex and all type of stuff, and how when I was in high school, but I didn't want to listen to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just work this job. But it took me, until my 20s, but I'm here now, and I'm ready to get on this boat, man. Cause your dollar just sitting in the bank account, bro. I just like if I would have had put the money I put in the Uber stock, I would still have the same exact amount of money. But I've made like what $30, and it's been over a week. No, it's been I say about 3 weeks. And 3 weeks ago it was $66. Now it's 74. And I got 5 shares. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Wait, your Telegram, not to cut you off. Your Telegram is humble servant.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I seen when you sent it to the Telegram. That shit made me happy. I ain't gonna lie. Um, and also too, I was gonna say sorry for your loss too, bro. Like I was gonna say that too. I was supposed to say that first. Sorry for your loss. 'Cause I know you mentioned that you lost your
Oh,
dad.
my father,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to say sorry for that because I know that like I don't know how that feels. I can't tell you how that feels. 'Cause I don't know how that feels, but I just know like having a dad is important. You know what I'm saying? So like, word. But finish what you were saying before I took it. My bad.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, all I was just this pretty much all I gotta say, man, is just, for the younger guys out there, it don't matter who watching, how old you are, bro, get in the stock market now. Like, don't wait, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna pay off years from now. Trust me, you just gotta do your research, tap in with people who know what they doing. Like, I'm gonna subscribe to Meat's channel. That's your name, bro? Meat's Dog on YouTube?
Yeah. So my channel is because I trade. My channel is more so like about trading. It's called Take Trades. So TATETRADEZ. I basically trade forex.
You
I've
could
been.
type it in. You could type it in the comments.
Let's see. Oh, she'll go to chat right here too. Let me see. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I'm over
yeah.
here
I'm
talking
trying
and
to
you know.
that
There we go.
forex.
Boom, Take Trades.
Cause I kind of got a gist of that, but I just know, you know what I'm saying. You gotta have that. Like, how much do you usually start with when you get involved in that? Like forex.
Man, honestly, I would say for the newcomers, when I first started, I started like with my live funds, and I would just toss like $50 to $100 into a an account. I used to have a unregulated broker, and I would trade on that broker and basically just trade pairs, risk a couple dollars here and there. It's actually crazy because my first trade I made $50 on gold, and it's like you kind of get the beginner's luck. And I dropped my channel name in the chat, so I think it went through.
Yeah, I see it.
Uh,
It
but
put
you
it
kind of
put it
get
in
like
the
that
other
beginner.
chat, but I had to copy my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad. It put it in the other chat, but I had to copy and paste it, but I pinned it. So yeah.
Yeah, I see both. Yeah.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, yep, I see it at the corner. Yeah, bro. So you kind of just start off with your live money. I started off with my live money, risking $50 here, it's $100 here, throughout the time, and then prop firms came out, and then I started trading using prop firms, and that's kind of just been like the journey since. But the reason why I haven't really gotten to where I was going is because, like I was saying earlier, like you got the journey where you got the trading, and you gotta. It's like you versus you every day. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those careers where all you need is you, and so it's like that's another reason why you keep going, and then you get on a journey with retention because like I need to be who I need to be. I can't. You can't have both. You can't have both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be your best self and then still be relapsing upon. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
because I was still battling with both, and then when I had struggles with my trading, and then struggles with outside stuff like family stuff, homies, you know what I'm saying? Growing up too, like I stopped smoking too, bro, because I grew up in like I said, I grew up in Chicago, uh, in the hood, and I grew up in the hood. I grew up like on 60, 68 for Normal. It's like right down the street from 630 Normal, like not too. It's not O Block, but O Block not too far from 630 Normal. I'm not too far from 630. So you kind of grew up in the hood, and you grew up around, you know what I'm saying, that type of environments where everybody, you know what I'm saying, gang banging, you know what I'm saying, killing each other, all this shit like that. So you kind of got all of these like external sources and everything like that. So it's kind of like a journey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to try to distance yourself from there. And then I was smoking a lot too around my homies. Even if I was trying to trade, I'm trying to tell them, like, bro, we ain't even gotta be in the street and try to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like how it make it look good, we can sell money. I'm like, bro, we can go get this legit money, get on these charts, make big bread, and you know what I'm saying? And it's legal. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta risk your life trying to make a couple dollars to sell some weed or some lean or some this and that. So, you know what I'm saying? Just that whole journey where your homies ain't listening, and then when you try to cut them, when you start not doing certain things, and they feel like you changing and all this extra shit. So you kind of just have all those forces just coming at you while you're trying to better yourself, and so you might end up relapsing every now and then, bro. So you really not perfect, bro. If you relapse, just get back up. You know what I'm saying? Just get back up. You gotta always keep going. So that kind of just hindered my trading a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of still is hindering my trading. So now I kind of just focused on the journey right now. But as far as trading, bro, you can put you some money in the account, or you can go the prop firm way and trade that way too. Cause you regardless, you got to get through the emotion. It's all about emotion, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about that when it comes to investing. You can't necessarily, and it's crazy because I just watched it's the show called Billions, and it's kind of like it's like a TV show wrapped around like the billionaire hedge funds and a lifestyle, and then you got the SEC part where they try to basically bring up lawsuits to the billionaires and how they do their dirty work and how they make their stock plays. It's a pretty good show, especially if you're in the investing world. I think you should watch it. It's called Billions. Uh, I think you can find it on Stars. I watch it using MovieBox for free. I watch everything for free using MovieBox. Um, so you can check it out. But it was something that this lady said to the hedge fund guy, the man, one of the main characters. He was a being a hedge fund, and let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But basically, the memo was like a good trader makes a trade and feel good, but a great trader makes a trade and feels nothing. Right? A trader only acts and he does not give in to the emotion. Right? So and it kind of hit me. That's not like the word for word verbatim, but the basics of it is like when it comes, because we have like this emotional attachment to our money. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's another reason too why a lot of people, when you try to tell them to like invest their money, TC, that's what you was talking about earlier, because I experienced the same thing. Like people come to me and tell me their struggles, especially about the financial struggles, and then I try to tell them the answer to it, right? Or I try to give them some type of advice, and it's like they just be like, yeah, 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 or yeah, bro, I'm gonna look into it, I'm gonna get into it, and and it's just like you can just feel it because you're on retention. You can kind of feel it, like he ain't gonna do it for real, bro. He don't even want to hear it. And so then you kind of not talk about it. You try not to talk about it no more. And then for me, I'm kind of like because I'm heavy into Bitcoin. I consider myself like a Bitcoin maximus in a way. So I'll be trying to spread the word about Bitcoin and certain people, and they just look at me. And I be trying to tell them like, bro, the government print money, they do this, they devalue your dollar, but you struggling to me talking about how it's hard to pay rent, and I'm trying to tell you the solution. This is why woo woo, and they just look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then, or if you tell them the way, then they'll come and show you, and they'll invest in the wrong thing, and they be like, well, I did. I'm like, okay, invest in that. Boom, boom. This is what I know. I can send you the knowledge. And then they come show you something else, a shit coin or something. And they like, well, I ain't got no money to lose, but I didn't win and bought this. And I'm like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, come on, bro. I'm educated in this, right? And this is why we can speak about it, because we first educate ourselves and then we try to educate the people, right? TCU had to put in the work to educate yourself about the stock market so that you can then teach it. So I've educated myself about Bitcoin because I talk about Bitcoin. I'm trying to tell them about the crypto world. I'm like, don't touch nothing else because it's all like a distraction. It's manipulated. They dumping on you these coins down, and then I tell you the real truth, and then you don't even go get the Bitcoin. I told you about it. You go put your money into some shit coin, and you gonna tell me you ain't got no money to lose, and you don't even know about that coin. I didn't told you to stay away from that coin. So I know about it, and then you still go put your money into it and show me, and you say you ain't got no money to lose, and I'm like, bro, it gets frustrating, bro. It kind of gets frustrating. And the other day, I kind of told myself like, it's kind of sad, bro. It's kind of sad, but I won't get to a point where it's like, because Andrew Tate say this a lot, where it's like a lot of people deserve like, he be print like he be ranting. You know what I'm saying? Like they deserve this and that. I try to look at that, bro. Like when I'm up, because I try to tell people, and I'm like, okay, when it happens, I'm not gonna feel good because it's like I'm trying to help everybody. You kind of get it. This is kind of like your purpose, retention. You're trying to help people, you know what I'm saying, handle themselves in a financial way because our system is fraudulent. It's fucked up. So you try to help people and they just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, it sucks, bro. It kind of sucks away. So even though you're thriving in it, it's like it don't necessarily feel too good because I'm not trying to be the only one thriving, right? Like I know I'm thriving a little bit, but it's like, bro, I'm trying to get everybody else to thrive because 5 to 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna be hurting. And I was trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I was just trying
Yo,
to tell y'all, bro.
I need to clip this part, bro. I swear to God, I
Clip
need to
it.
clip this part and put this
Clip it.
shit on it like for a separate video because I swear to you, bro, I be saying the same exact thing. I cannot make it up. I say the same exact thing. I'm trying to teach y'all so that a couple years from now, your financial situation is better than what it is right now. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? But people be so scared and so like they just got it's the mentality, the scarcity mindset, and like they focus so much on it not working rather than it working.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way of beating this fucking system without owning something. You gotta own something.
Mm-hmm.
You can't think
Gotta
that
own something.
we gonna get paid every 2 weeks and that's it. That's how I'm gonna get rich. No, the fuck we not. We have to own something because within that 2 week gap, or if you get paid every week, however you make your money, there's still time in between everything, and time is your number one asset. You feel me? They
Mm-hmm.
print money, they don't print time. None of us can get time back.
But they
You feel me?
stealing it. That's how they steal it. That's how they steal it, bro. They stealing time from you because money is essentially time and energy.
Right.
And I'm gonna kind of tie this to why. And I love because I've been down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. I do agree. You gotta own something. If it's not, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, is kind of a harder game, right? But you gotta own something, right? So essentially, money is time and energy, right? And so because we work for dollars and they print it, they're essentially stealing from our future. They're stealing your time and energy by devaluing the purchasing power of the dollar, because that's what's happening, right? They get you because you look at the dollar and you see that it says $100. You see that it says $50.
Mm.
So to your mind, psychologically, you're thinking like, this is
Yeah,
fifty
Darius,
dollars,
read it right quick,
and I
Darius.
can. It's like you're looking at your dollars, and it's like, this is $50. I see it. It say 50, right? But they're stealing from you because they're devaluing the purchasing power of their $50, and because the dollar is losing its purchasing power, everything around you goes up in value. So prices go up, and they call it inflation, but they're really just devaluing the purchasing power of your dollar, right? So everything's getting expensive around you. Now, here's why, and I love the stock market. I was investing in the stock market before I found out about Bitcoin, right? I was buying stocks. I was looking for small cap stocks, trying to catch that one stock that's about the IPO they got. Great. Hopefully I can put $1,000 in and it's only $2 and that should jump up to 40, $30 and I done made 50 grand. Like, I'm trying to find a way to get out the system, because you learn about it and it's like, okay, I need to make my money work for me. Rich people don't work for money. Or if they did work for money, they started working for money and then they started making their money work for them. And that's how they get rich, through assets, right? Through going to get loans, buying houses, etc., getting cash flow, or putting their money in the stock market and making their money work for them while they sleep, right? So unless you have a high income skill set where you can get 6 figures a year, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, to live comfortably, you gotta find a way to make that money work for you. And a lot of us, we have excuses where we kind of just, oh, I ain't got it to spend. Yes, you do. You spending $200 a month on weed. You bought the new J's, and you all of this stuff, and but you ain't got it. But your nails is always done. You always got a fresh haircut. You always got the new shoes. You gotta get the new drum, but you ain't got it, right? And then you complain and you dead broke because you spent the money on shit you don't need, trying to impress people that really don't give a fuck about you. And it's trying to keep up with the Joneses. Just you'll never be one. Trying to keep up with them, you'll never be one. All right, so I want to retie this. I want to retie this back into Bitcoin, and this is why I think that everybody should own a little bit of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is money. It's the solution. So Bitcoin is money that you can't print, right? You got 21 million coins that ever be mined, and it takes 100 million Satoshi to equivalent to one coin. So Satoshi made it divisible enough for everybody to own a piece of the coin. But the simple fact that you can't print the money, right? You can't just create it out of thin air. You have to mine the money. You have to mine the Bitcoin. It's decentralized. So it's a decentralized network. So Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer e-cash system where I can send money to any one of y'all and I don't need a bank. So number one, now I fully control my money, right? Because nobody can take it from me. It's a period. I got my own wallet. I put my money into it. It's decentralized. There's no authority that runs the network. And then you have Bitcoin itself, which is the currency to that network. So I look at Bitcoin as a monetary system, a new monetary system outside of the fiat monetary system, right? So now we have a digital. It's just digital. It's real money, right? But it can't be printed. There's a limited amount of supply, but that supply is divisible enough for everybody, for the whole world, really, for the whole world, right? So you don't have to own the whole Bitcoin. You can own a percentage of the Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin gives you back the purchasing power. And so this is why I do love the stock market. If we didn't have Bitcoin, you'd have to put your money into the stock market. But now, since I know about Bitcoin, I still kind of see, I see the glitch, right? I see the kind of like mistake where it's like we're in it to make more dollars, but it's not the dollars that we need. it's the purchasing power. Because even if we're chasing to get more dollars, which is okay, the dollar is still losing its value. And so there's no point of making 10 grand if you made the 10 grand, but you can only purchase $7,500 with the 10 grand. And then you make another grand. So now you got 20 grand, but now your 20 grand can only purchase you $10,000 worth of stuff. So you're making more money, but the inflation is keeping up with you and it's chasing you down. So like right now, 100 grand used to be able to buy you maybe a house and a car. 100 grand, you probably can get a car now with 100 grand. You probably have to put right. So yes, it's good to make more dollars, but it's not the dollars that we need. It's the purchasing power, right? That's how they get you. We want purchasing power. We don't want more units of something. We want the purchasing power, right? So, and with Bitcoin, you don't need a lot of it to give you purchasing power. So, let's say right now Bitcoin is 100 grand a coin, right? So that means that for every $1,000, you get about a million sats. You probably get about 1.2 million sats, right? So if you put, because Bitcoin will continue to go up because it's money, as people start to realize what it is, it's a new monetary system, they want to own it. And right now you have banks, governments, institutions, even companies are putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet. They're buying $500 Bitcoins, putting it on their balance sheet, right? Uh, Even I work for Amazon, and some of the shareholders are even asking Jeff Bezos, I think that's the one that owned it. I hope I didn't get that wrong, right? But they're even asking him to buy Bitcoin to put it on the balance sheet, right? So, because like I said, it's only 21 million coins. And the higher that the price goes, the less you get of your dollars. When you're trying to buy dollars and you get Bitcoin, the less sats you will get, right? So we want sats, right? So right now you can still get a good amount of sats for your dollars. $1,000, you get a million sats. But once Bitcoin goes up to 500K as nation states, you even got states that's about to get Bitcoin reserves. So remember this, you got trillions of dollars. Bitcoin's market cap is only 2 trillion. But you have states, every state of every country that's gonna start, they're starting to buy Bitcoin, they're pushing bills to buy Bitcoin so they can have Bitcoin in their reserves, right? You got countries, you got the United States, they say they want to buy 200,000 coins a year for the next 5 years. So that's a million coins. They want to have 5%, they want to hold 5% of the supply of Bitcoin and hold it for 20 years to hopefully cut down some of the $36 trillion debt that we have. So you're gonna have not just the United States, but you're gonna have China, Russia. You're gonna have Africa. So you got countries, you got nation states, regular states like Florida, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got all these. So you got this global war on Bitcoin. Everybody wants the real money. And so that's going to shoot the fucking price up. Because if you think about supply and demand, I'll tell it like this. If Kobe came out with some Cobra 24s, right? Some black Cobras, is like he using this rare skin, this rare Cobras, right? You can't, their reproductive system where they're rare, right? Basically they're rare. You can't get a lot of them. So he can only use a couple of these snakes, right? To make these shoes, right? To get to that leather skin, right? So he's only gonna be able to make 10 of them. Or let's say he can only make 50 of them, right? He's only can make 50 of them. After that, he'll never make these brand of shoes again, right? So off rip, every shoe's gonna cost you 10 grand a piece. I'm only making 50. So supply and demand. I got 50 shoes, everybody's gonna want them. I can never make them again. Off rip, I'm selling them 10,000 a pop. As people start to buy the shoe, the supply starts to diminish, but the demand is growing. So what happens? The price has to go up, right? So as we continue to sell off these shoes, we only got 30 shoes left. At this point, it's probably gonna cost you 20 grand a shoe. You want these shoes? Hey, I need 20 G's. Once we get down to 25, half the supply of the shoes is gone, it's probably gonna cost you 50 G's for the shoes. You know what I'm saying? When you get down to 10, you probably gonna need $100,000 a shoe, right? Because you can't get them again, and people that bought the shoes, they don't want to sell it, right? I don't want to sell these. It's finite. We'll never get it again. So this is global money. Bitcoin is global money, and it's only 21 million coins, but there's quadrillion satoshis. But you have the whole world. The whole world is trying to get some Bitcoin. We need some Bitcoin because if not, we're trying to get more dollars, but they're still stealing your time and energy because they're going to continue to use the money printer. So we need money that can't be printed, right? So this is the thing right here. $1,000 in Bitcoin now, when Bitcoin goes to $1 million or $10 million, it goes to $1 million, $1,800. Let's say the average rent is probably for a 1 bedroom $1,300, right? So you put $1,300 in Bitcoin right now. When Bitcoin goes to $1 million, which it will, that $1,000 is going to have the purchasing power of $10,000, right? But this is the thing: you have to change your mind to where I'm not thinking in dollars, because dollars isn't my money. Bitcoin is my money. So to think in Bitcoin is to think in sats. So at $1 million, $1,300 is only gonna it gives you $1,000 gives you 1 million sats now. But at a million coin, $1,000 is only gonna give you 139,000 sats, right? And then when it goes to 10 million, you're probably gonna get 13,000 sats, right? So if you got a million sats now, you put 2 grand, 3 grand, 4 grand. That's a million sats, 3 million, 2 million, 4 million, 5 million sats, right? Now, when Bitcoin is $10 million, your rent is only going to be 13,000 sats. So that means that if I have 5 million sats and my rent is only 13,000 sats, do you understand how rich you are? Your purchasing power is massive. So now you can live off of $5,000. Your $5,000 or $1,000, $2,000. You get 2 million sats. Your 2 million sats will literally last you, can pay your rent for 246 months. That's 20 years. So you're telling me that if I put 2 grand in Bitcoin and it goes to $1 million a coin, $10 million a coin, that $2,000 is going to pay my rent for 20 years if you got it in Bitcoin. That's the power of Bitcoin. But your $2,000 in dollars, that's only a one-time rent. You need more dollars, right? But if you put your money in Bitcoin and you don't need a lot, your money is growing. Your purchasing power is growing. So you don't need a whole coin. And so a lot of people are like, bro, it's $100,000 a coin. Bro, just get you some sats. You can get you 2,000, 2 million sats. Let your money stack up. Bitcoin's going to continue to go up against the dollar because you can't print it. Everybody needs some. There's a race for this limited supply, right? And then you can literally start living off your big. You can literally live off $3,000. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So 10 years from now, because everybody's going to have to come. Everybody's going to live for another 10 years. We have to live. Time is going to fly, right? And Bitcoin's going to continue to go up, right? You're going to be able to live off $3,000, essentially. You're going to be able to pay your rent. It's only going to cost you 13,000 sats, and you got 5 million sats. So think about it like this. It used to cost you a couple hundred Bitcoins to buy a house. Now it only costs you about 3.5 Bitcoins to buy a house. Eventually, it's only going to cost you one Bitcoin to buy a house. And then it's only going to cost you half a Bitcoin to buy a house. What's half a Bitcoin? 50 million sats. Then it's only going to cost you 20% of a Bitcoin to buy a house. What's 20% of a Bitcoin? 20 million sats, right? So then it's only going to cost you 10%. That's 10,000. That's 10 million sats. So, and effectively, basically, a house is going to be like worth 2 million sats. Now, of course, that might take the time for what maybe I'm 60 for that to get there, 50, maybe even 30. Let's say 30, because the dollar is purchasing power is they're gonna fuck the dollar by then. So Bitcoin will probably be $50 million a coin at that point, right? So because they're shitting on the dollar, bro. Bitcoin is gonna their rate, bro. I'm telling you, they're putting so much money into this shit, bro. You got countries that's trying to get this limited supply, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the price of Bitcoin is gonna get to damn that $50 million a coin, bro. And so when it's
So I
that,
got
the
I
dollar,
got a question, bro, big bro.
yeah.
So all right, cause I was, bro, I'm when it come to Bitcoin, bro, I'm up there with you, bro. Like, and all right, so I got Coinbase, right? You
uh-huh.
know, Coinbase. Like, is that a good app to hold your Bitcoin on, or do I gotta get
So
like some type of device to hold my Bitcoin on?
yeah, so not your keys, not your crypto.
Uh,
So you buy through an exchange, and until you get a ledger and you self custody it, we buy a ledger and you get your keys to that ledger. So it's basically like you have a vote on the blockchain, and and you got keys to that vote on the blockchain. And the keys is basically a randomly generation of 12 words. You get 12 random generated words or 24. 12 is great, right? So like I have my keys. You can't guess 12 words in a way. My 12 words, you can't guess them.
Uh,
I don't even know my 12 words. You know what I'm saying? So you can't hack it, right? This is the thing too,
so
right?
how do
So
you
you
get
have
this?
you basically buy it off exchange. So you can buy through Coinbase, you
Uh,
can buy through Kraken, you can buy through Strike. I would recommend that you actually buy through Strike or River or Swan, right? Those are a lot more trusted services rather than like Coinbase because you just don't want to have your money in like Coinbase. I've heard some stories where this guy, his father had some Bitcoin, and then his father died, and then he tried to get his father's Bitcoin. They asked him to provide all the information. He provided all the information, and then they just stopped talking to him.
oh,
So now he can't even. So this
so
is the thing.
Swan, you said say the three again.
So River,
River,
Strike,
Strike,
and Swan. Strike
Swan.
actually allows you to receive your paycheck in Bitcoin. You can receive and you can set it to where you might want to have 50% of your paycheck to be dollars, 50% of your check to be Bitcoin. You can actually pay your bills through Strike as well.
Mm,
River, I like River a lot too. But Strike is a non-custodian, which means that they don't give you keys if you hold your Bitcoin on their app. So no matter what, you want to always self custody your own Bitcoin or any crypto. But you want Bitcoin only. Everything else you don't want everything
Right,
else.
so when I download Strike, River, or Swan, I I can through that app I can order my key.
No. So you will just buy Bitcoin on the exchanges,
Yeah,
but you have to buy you a ledger. So you
ledger.
have yeah. So you have damn. Why am I having a brain freeze? Okay, so you have a Blockstream Jade. You can buy your Blockstream Jade. It's like a wallet. It's basically a
Mm-hmm.
hardware wallet. You want to get you a hardware wallet. They have
Oh,
a code card. It looks like a calculator, and
mm,
you set it up right. And when you set up your hardware wallet, you're gonna be given 12 words, and
mm,
then you have to put them on a. You can write them down, but that's a liability. What you want to do is you want to buy you a seed plate.
mm-hmm.
It's a basically like a steel seed plate, and then you put your 12 words into the seed plate, right? And it's like a titanium seed plate, so it's fire resistant, water resistant, something, all of those things, right? So because you put it on paper, you can burn your paper. You know, paper gets dingy. If you write it with ink, the ink is gonna fade, right? So you want to put them on a seed plate, and basically that connects to your ledger. So what you would do is you buy on Coinbase, and then you send the Bitcoin from Coinbase to your wallet address.
Mm.
So you have to buy a wallet first. So you have to get you a hardware wallet. So
So what?
Blockstream
So
Jade is
you
great.
get this from like anywhere, like Amazon, something like
Don't buy through third
that.
parties. Yeah, don't buy through third parties. What you do is you actually go to their website. So Blockstream Jade has their own website where you buy directly from them.
Block Street,
Cold
Jade,
card, yeah,
Cool.
Blockstream Jade.
Okay.
Or you can do I don't I had a Nano Ledger X. You can get a Nano Ledger X. They have some problems. Ledger has some problems. A lot of people don't like it, but I've held my Bitcoin on a Nano Ledger X for a long time and didn't have any issues for real. But you can get a Nano Ledger X. One thing I like about that too is I was able to see my balance from day to day. On my Blockstream J, you can't. You have to connect it to a computer or connect it to your phone, so I can't see my balance on an everyday basis no more.
Right.
Which is kind of cool because I'm not even worried about it. I know my money's safe. I know it's going. I can just look at the price of Bitcoin and know what my money is looking like, right? So, and that kind of takes the ease off your mind, right? But you always want to self custody. Always self custody your Bitcoin for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
But yeah,
so
bro.
with River, Strike, or Swan, like you create your account on one, like they got it in the App Store.
Yeah. So you download it. You download the app, and then it's a KYC. It's a KYC, which means know your customer, right? So because they have they got to report who they selling their Bitcoin to, etc. They're gonna ask for personal information. There are ways to buy Bitcoin non KYC to get around like the government knowing how much Bitcoin you have. But if you're gonna want to lend against your Bitcoin or live off of it, it needs to be KYC, etc. Like if you want to go get a loan on your Bitcoin, they need to know where did you get this Bitcoin from, etc. So it's kind of not really an issue that they know that you got Bitcoin, right? Because they can't steal it, right? Satoshi has a wallet right now with 1 million coins, almost 1 million coins, and it's never been hacked. So the Bitcoin network is secure Nobody
Yeah.
can steal it, not even the government, right? So it's not really an issue. But yeah, you just download the app. And one thing I like about River too is you can put some cash in there and they give you a 3.8% interest on that cash in Bitcoin. So let's say if you put $1,000 in, you'll get $38 every I think month or daily, but in Bitcoin. So that's a way to kind of get some passive Bitcoin, just putting cash inside of River. I like River. That's a great platform to get your Bitcoin from. But yeah, you can just download it through the App Store perfectly. You just download it, boom. And once you buy your Bitcoin, uh, they have ways where Swan holds your Bitcoin for 9 days, and then afterwards you can send it to your wallet. And they do that because you can basically like go to call up your bank and be like, this is fraud. I didn't pay them $100, and then it gets reversed. So they lock your Bitcoin until that can't be possible, and then you can just put it to your wallet, right? Because people do that, and so that's kind of like the thing too that Bitcoin solves is double spending, right? So once I send my money to you, I can't call somebody and be like, oh, that was a fraudulent transaction and then get the money back, right? Somebody send you some, or you send your money to somebody, or somebody sends the money to you, you pay for something, and then they call the bank and say it was fraud, and then you lost your money and they sold you the product or whatnot. You know how you can just do fraudulent shit, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it kind of solves that. But
Nope. You know how people do fraudulent shit, but not me.
yeah. Not you, but people do
Right
fraudulent shit,
there,
right? So
right.
everything, bro. And so that's why, like, I love the stock market. If you're not investing into like the big companies or whatnot, then you really don't want the rest of the companies. Invest into the big dogs because they the ones that's gonna be around. I do love the stock market, but I'd rather have the purchasing power because with Bitcoin is like, let's say if I speak out against the government, let's say I say something that the government don't like, they can lock up my stocks, right? They can call up Fidelity and be like, he said Biden got a big ass forehead. We didn't like that. Lock his shit up. You know what I'm saying? But they can't do that in Bitcoin. They can't do that with your Bitcoin, right? So we had the Canadian truckers. They were basically being treated unfairly or whatnot, and so the government froze their bank accounts. Literally froze their bank accounts because they were revolting, saying, we've been treated unfairly, this and that, and this and that, and so they froze their bank accounts. So if your money's not in Bitcoin, they still have power over you. You know what I'm saying? So you're not really truly free, right? They can freeze your bank accounts. They can seize your stocks from you. They can do all of these things, right? And that's not really necessarily a problem because you're probably just a regular human being. You're gonna go out about your day. It's not really a big issue. But Bitcoin solves the third party risk. So you can invest in both, get you some stocks, because the stock's gonna go up, the company's gonna go up, get you some stocks, but get you some sats. I just try to teach people like just get you some sats, bro. Put you a couple $1,000s into Bitcoin and just save it. Treat it like your savings account. Just that's money that I'm saving. Because in a couple of years, that $3,000 gonna be able to pay your rent for 20 years. While you still stack money, whether you want to work or not, but you can use that time to, create a business or take that money to then put more money into the stock market to do whatever it is that you want to do, right? But get you some sats because in a minute, $1,000 is not gonna get you 1,000,000 sats. $1,000 is only gonna get you 13,000 sats, and at that point, it's game over. You know what I'm saying? Then it's only gonna get you 1,300 sats, right? So just stack you some sats while you still can. Is inexpensive, and your purchasing power is gonna be so significant in the next couple of years for sure.
Nah, I'm glad you mentioned those because me and my lady been trying to find a good app to use. We was gonna use Coinbase, like Darius had said, but like for me, Coinbase wasn't working. Like it wasn't connecting to my bank account. So I was like, what the heck? Like whatever. But I'm a definitely look. I went to the app store. I then downloaded Swan and
Mhm.
River. I downloaded
River.
that. So I'm gonna try to sign up for one of those, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll put some money in the Bitcoin when I get paid on Friday. I mean, I got the bread now. I can do it now, but I'll do
Yeah.
it paid. I'll put the shit because listen, I'll be seeing the Bitcoin go up, and then everybody keep talking about XRP. That's what it's called, right?
Bro, I hate it. And you know what? You know what I hate the most, bro? And they are the most. And this is not financial advice. Legally, I can't really speak. I don't want to get myself into trouble. But this is my opinion. In my opinion, they are the most scandalous people in the crypto network. And I hate it because I used to be an XRP army. I was a part of the XRP army, bro. That's how I got into crypto. So my homie told me about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was $32,000 a coin at the time. And my homie was telling me about Bitcoin. And I was listening to this guy. I won't expose him on YouTube. I should, because he's leading people to the wrong way, but I'm not gonna
Man,
do that.
expose that nigga. Fuck you
And
talking about.
this nigga, yeah, I ain't gonna do it. It's XRP Veil. The nigga named XRP Veil. The nigga, look, he telling me about Bitcoin. He like, oh, don't buy Bitcoin, buy XRP. XRP, the dollar's crashing, right? It's gonna support central bank digital currencies, which another reason why I hate the fact that people buy XRP, because it's like I'm supporting my financial slavery, because the central bank digital currency is basically a currency that's basically distributed from the central bank themselves, and so they have full control over your money, so they can cut your money off at any time, right? If the dollar crash, because that's the thing, if the dollar crashes, then you have to get on some type of universal basic income, or they come out with their own coin and say this is the new money. You have to sign up for it, and if you ain't got no Bitcoin, that's the only route you got, right? So, and that's why I love Trump. And Trump got in office, and he basically said, I'm signing this into law right now. We ain't working on no central bank digital currency. So for the next 4 years, we still good. The nigga Biden, he signed a law for them to look into it, right? So I'm glad they got him out. You know what I'm saying? Because we want freedom, right? We should be able to buy whatever we want, whenever we want, how we want. We work hard for our money. You know what I'm saying? So, but XRP supports that. So buying XRP is like saying I'm supporting financial slavery. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, right? So a lot of people like, oh, I want to make 10. They sell you this dream that you gonna make. Think about it. You think they want? Oh, it's so many people that believes in XRP. Millions of people that's putting tens of thousands of dollars into XRP. You think that the United States of America want millions and millions and millions, all these millions of people, and they're gonna make them billionaires? Who's gonna work the jobs? Who's gonna work at car wash? Who's gonna serve the food? Who's gonna serve you the food at McDonald's? They're selling a dream to you. Like XRP is gonna beat Bitcoin. It's gonna be $10,000 a coin. They're not gonna make the whole world billionaires. You niggas gotta work for us. So they're selling you a dream, right? And the XRP ledger is literally missing 32,000 ledgers on its blockchain. They can't even explain it. Bitcoin, you can see every block. Every block is transparency. Everything on the network is transparency, right? Everything works on a proof of work network. Everything has to be proved on the transaction. So every 10 minutes, there's a block that gets created, and it's just basically full of transactions. And you have nodes that has to basically make sure that everything is fraudulent and that everything basically there is no funny business within the network, right? So you can't have missing ledgers, none of that. And it's public, right? So I can go pull up the mempool right now and see everybody's transactions. I can see this wallet address sent it there, this and that. I don't know who it is, but everything, I can see everything, right? So every other crypto is a proof of stake. So Bitcoin is a proof of work, and this is how you can basically know not to buy everything else, because Bitcoin is a proof of work network, and then every other crypto is proof of stake, meaning whoever owns majority of that coin gets to run the consensus. So this is why I say you want to stay away from other cryptos, because we're trying to escape the third party risk of having one person control the consensus, control the system, control the money, which is Bitcoin and Bitcoin only. But then you're still putting your money into XRP or Solana, and you got people that's changing the consensus every other minute, right? Or they got missing ledgers that they can't even explain, right? So definitely stay away from XRP, bro. It's just a distraction. I missed out on buying Bitcoin at $36,000 a coin because I was focused on
Shit. Would have been a
XRP.
multi-millionaire today.
Well, I
Bro.
might not have been a multi-millionaire, but maybe I would have been up like 40 G's or something. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have had the purchasing power of $40,000. But I didn't. I was too busy working on XRP. I made $500. I shouldn't have said that, but I ain't filed my taxes. I don't get no fuck. Fuck that $500. You know what I'm saying? But I made
Nah, bro,
$500. But
I'm trying to
still,
start buying mad Bitcoin, bro. Like,
That
bro,
ass though.
cause
Yo,
I know
Darius.
I see the future of it, bro.
Yo,
Like,
Darius,
bro,
we gotta download the apps and sign up, bro.
bro, I'm just
Word.
trying to make sure I get my
I,
wallet though. I don't want nobody to have access to my Bitcoin. Like,
oh, you good? Just buy it
I'm
on
just
exchange.
trying to
That's
make
why I said
sure.
right now, strike. is perfect. I trust
Yeah.
Strike. I know Zach Mallor. You can bow through Strike. You can bow through Swan. I bow through Swan. I bow through Strike, and I bow through River. And I'm gonna put some cash in the River so that I can get some interest. But you bow through those three. Once you get your Bitcoin, once they unlock it, send it to your ledger. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
Simple. And just hit me in the chat, and I can help
Yeah,
you with
I'm gonna hit you in the
everything you
chat.
need to know.
So when I start getting my Bitcoin up, boom.
Get bro. When the system
Tell me
crashes,
what to do next and shit. Yeah.
when the system crashes, because it's going to crash, we're
Mm-hmm.
going to go on a Bitcoin standard. Period. It's going to be the new money. So right now, everybody's just trying to race and get some because right now we have the blessing to where we don't have to work for Bitcoin. I can just buy it. But
Yeah.
eventually, you're gonna have to earn Bitcoin, or you're gonna have to provide value to somebody in order to get the Bitcoin. So
Like
right now,
they gonna be paying us in sats and shit.
and guess what? So right now, like I said, you're literally gonna be getting paid in Sats, and your check is gonna be like 13,000 Sats. That's $1,300 right now when Bitcoin gets to 10 to I think either 100 million or 10 million, or you'll be getting paid $102,000 Sats. But 132,000 Sats is gonna be equivalent to $1,300. Well, right now you can get you can get millions of sats right now, you know what I'm saying, just from $1,000. But then it's gonna be so less. It's
Yeah.
gonna be worth your
Gotta
dollar
be
is
like
gonna be
that.
worth so less. So right now you can just buy it at free will, but eventually your job is gonna be paying you 1,000 sats for your hard day's work. Because the sats are gonna be worth so much. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like 5 cents a sat, 50 cents a sat, etc. So and it's money, bro. It's literally money. So you can literally go to countries and spend your Bitcoin, right? It's money, right? So they can't shut it off. There's already businesses that take Bitcoin as payment. You got Oklahoma right now. They're passing a bill to let Oklahoma employees opt in to receive Bitcoin as payment, and then the vendors can also receive Bitcoin as payment, right? As a fight to inflation, because they continue to lose the purchasing power of their dollar because the government keep printing it. You know what I'm saying? What the Federal Reserve, which is and this is actually crazy because the Federal Reserve is a private institution, so it's not even the government. So you got private
It ain't the
institutions
government,
that's
bro.
printing the money, and then the government just gets the money from them. The
Get the
institutions, the
fuck out of
banks.
here. What ain't even fucking government either. These niggas is fucking payments they do. Making us pay for fucking money that we make. These
Exactly.
niggas not even a part of the fucking government, bruh.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro, they're printing money and we're working for it. I went and worked 8 hours, 10 hours, moving packages. Look, listen, bro. I'm literally dragging packages, walking upstairs to deliver packages to make $1,300 every 2 weeks. And they just printed millions of dollars today. They print $1 trillion every 90 days. They print $1 trillion
Bro, this
every
system
90
is
days. So you're
crazy.
working for something that they're printing. They
That they
literally just
printing,
print
bro.
it.
And
Just and they
like you
can
said
digitize it.
earlier,
It's digital.
they put the number on the paper, and then us humans we give it the value. So we say this is
Yeah,
50 or this is
yeah.
100 or this is 20, but every day the shit is losing its value
It's
because
purchasing power, bro.
it's purchasing power because prices
That's the thing.
continuously go up, bro.
Yeah. So
Shit
you
is
bought
crazy.
$20. You bought $20 worth of goods, and you paid $50 for it. If you look at the chart right now, you can go on the Federal Reserve website, and it'll show you the purchasing power of the dollar. The purchasing power of $1 is probably like 20 cents right now, maybe 10 cents. You know what I'm saying? So we work for money, and they print it. And they just literally print it. So that's why you have to do something with your money. If Bitcoin wasn't here, I would be stock market crazy. But now that I know that Bitcoin's here, I realize that it's not the units that you want, it's the purchasing power that they're taking from you. So even if I do buy stocks, I want to have some Bitcoin too because I need to have my purchasing power. Because even if you got $100,000 in the stock market, right, you don't have the purchasing power of $100,000. You know what I'm saying? So $1,300 in Bitcoin, purchasing power of millions of dollars or $100,000 stock market, you wouldn't have both. How about you just have both? You know what I'm saying? You want to have your stocks too, because you can get loans against your stocks, use it as collateral for a down payment on the crib. You ain't even got to spend your Bitcoin. Use your stock market as collateral. You know what I'm saying? So you can learn the game. Once you learn the game, you know how it go. I can use my stocks as collateral because I don't use my Bitcoin for something else. You know what I'm saying? So I can live off my Bitcoin. I got 5 million sats. I got 10 million sats. 10 grand right now, I give you 10 million sats. Your bills is gonna be 13,000 sats. Come on, that's 50 years. It'll take you forever. You can live off your Bitcoin forever. You ain't even gotta work. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know that, bro. So you telling me in the future I can literally be living off $1,300 right now, 10 years from now. And you don't need a lot. You only need just $100 a month, $50 a month. Get you some. Try to get $50 a month, $100 a month. It's getting real crazy. Trump right now, he's doing everything with the tariffs and shit. But when they when they get this Bitcoin reserve going, and they're literally trying to sell the gold, they said that they were gonna sell their gold certificates to buy the Bitcoin. And I honestly I know Trump's trying to spend the I don't want to spend too much money because I need to control inflation. They're going to print the money. They're going to need the Bitcoin. So they're going to print the money. They're going to print the money to buy the Bitcoin. They're going to sell their gold certificates to buy the Bitcoin. They're going to do whatever it takes because this if they can't pay off the debt and the system crashes, they need to be able to have the most money in the new system, which is Bitcoin. So I keep seeing the commercials about the wealth transfer. The greatest wealth transfer is coming. The greatest wealth transfer is Bitcoin. And
Shit
a
is
lot of
here.
people don't know that.
It's here. It's
It's
not gonna
here.
be here.
Bro,
Literally.
it's already here.
Bro,
Bitcoin is $100,000. It got there
Bitcoin is
without you or
100K.
me.
It's playing at 90 through 100K. Like, bro, I remember years ago, bro, when Bitcoin was nothing. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cared about Bitcoin now, and people still doubting it though. People still
Bro, I
doubting
be trying to tell certain people, even because listen, bro, you got to think about it. Even the people that's got a lot of money, their inflation is hitting them hard too. I delivered to affluent areas, and I was delivering to this lady, and she got a nice big crib, got a boat outside, a lot and everything. She on the phone talking about inflation. So even the rich folks, even the middle class, even the rich folks are feeling the effects of inflation. Right? I was talking to this one guy. He was like, "Yeah, inflation's getting bad. You live in an affluent neighborhood. A lot of these people, your house is going up in value, right? But it's not going to. It's because they're devaluing the dollar. Your house is going up in value. But guess what? You think your house went up in value, but guess what else has to go up? Your property taxes has to go up. Your insurance on that house has to go up, right? So you get to a point where you can't even afford to live in your house anymore. A lot of people are selling their cribs, right? If a storm happens and your house get destroyed, and that was your money, that was your equity, you lost that house. You're responsible for it. You can't do that with Bitcoin. You can't destroy Bitcoin. You had Russia and them trying to ban Bitcoin. Now they're mining it. You had China ban Bitcoin. Now China is one of the biggest miners in Bitcoin. But they banned it in the past. But now they're buying it. You had Jamie Dimon. He's the CEO of Chase, telling people in the past that Bitcoin is fraudulent, stay away from it. Now they can buy Bitcoin. Now he got his hands in the Bitcoin ETFs. So they say one thing, but then they go behind you and they go buy it. But they're going to tell you don't buy it because it's fraudulent. But yet they do fraudulent shit every day, right? So you got to see through the matrix. And Bitcoin is the ultimate like rabbit hole where it's like you see through everything you learn about Bitcoin because then it starts exposing the financial system and
And
everything just
that
pops
shit
up.
is 24 hours.
24 hours too.
That shit
24
is
hours.
24
That's another
hours,
thing
bro.
too, bro. It's 24 hours. So you can't even pull your money off on the weekend if you needed it. you can't you gotta sell it on the weekend and then you gotta wait 5 more days for them to put it, 7 more days for them to liquidate your money, and then you can get it. They still have they still have control over your money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love everything else, but I still put Bitcoin first because it's when I buy Bitcoin, I'm basically getting rid of bad money for better money, right? And it's the purchasing power that you want. So you're gaining back your time and energy. You know what I'm saying? When you buy Bitcoin, because it can't print it. You can't inflate Bitcoin. You can only deflate Bitcoin. And basically, so right now in dollars, everything is going up in prices, but in Bitcoin, everything is falling in prices. Like I told you, it used to cost you hundreds of Bitcoins to buy a house. Now it only costs you 3.5. So the price of a house in Bitcoin is dropping. So $2,000 now in 10 years will be able to buy you a $50,000 car or a $25,000 car because you're gonna pay in Bitcoin.
And
You,
it's crazy. Another thing they say, they're not gonna be done mining until like 2100 something.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's 100 years from now. You know what
So
I'm saying?
so 95, I think 95 or 99% of the supply will be done by 2040, I think. We got two more halvings. We just had a halving in April, and Bitcoin runs after every halving. We just had a halving in April 2024. and there's a halving every 4 years. Right now, the supply is 3.5 bitcoins. I think gets mined every 10 minutes. So in 4 years, in 2028, that number is going to go to about 1.35 or whatever it's going to be. So the supply gets cut in half. And then in 2032, we're going to have another halving where it gets cut in half. So you still, this is what I say, like, we're still so early, bro. You still got 10 more years before we get to 99% of the plot, 99% of the supply. And then you got another 100 years before the rest of it gets printed. Bitcoin's going to be $100 million a coin, bro. Come on, it's going to be $100 million a coin, bro. Because the whole world is going to start living off of Bitcoin,
You
and it
could
can
leave
be
it. You
100.
could leave it by a key for your descendants. You know what I'm saying?
So you can pass it down. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you would just give them your keys. You know what I'm saying? You just give them your keys and get ready to die off. You can put it in a lot, write it in your will. This is where I put my keys at. This is the vote number of my safe. I got money for y'all. Y'all can touch it. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't want to battle, you stacking and you good now stacking for yourself, you can pass it on to your kids. Well, your kids will be straight.
I might have to I tried to sign up on the very thing just now. It said it doesn't support the state that I live in. 'Cause I live in New York. So I might have to use the Swan thing.
Yeah, or try strike. Or try strike.
Or try straight. I bet.
Yeah. And one thing I like about strike too is strike, if you pay a little extra like 10 cents, you can send your Bitcoin immediately to your wallet. Swan, you can't do that. You gotta wait the 90 days. You gotta wait 9 days or 7 days, something like that. But with Strike, you can send it if you paid like 10 cents for a regular fee. You can send your Bitcoin immediately to your wallet. But it's actually a different game too. Like I used to send it from my exchange to my wallet, but now since I got a little deeper into the game, I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. So you want to download if you got a computer, download the Sparrow wallet and put it on a computer where you can send your Bitcoin from the exchange to the Sparrow wallet. You generate a new address, send it to your Sparrow wallet, and then from your Sparrow wallet, send it to your personal wallet. Or you can get you a hot wallet on your phone. They got like Aqua Wallet, etc. It's a lot. It's a lot with Bitcoin, bro. It's a lot. I've learned a lot, but it's still so much to learn, bro. And I think that's another thing with everything. You gotta learn the layers. You got the regular layer, then you got layer 2 lightning for when you want to do everyday transactions. Because a lot of people's like, oh, Bitcoin's slow. That's how they sell the rest of the cryptos. Bitcoin is slow. You want slow, right? You want on the first layer, you want where I send my money to you and then it's finalized, right? It's a settlement. You want your money to be settled, right? On these other exchanges, you
Not
send me your
pending.
money, but it's not settled. So if I send $100 to you, but the transaction isn't even settled, that's not a good thing. It's about settlements. It's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So the first layer is about settlement, but then they have a layer 2, which is lightning, where you can pay for coffee and it gets sent instantly, like that. You can send it like that. You know what I'm saying? Buy coffee, boom. You want to buy you the movie ticket, boom, pay for your Bitcoin, send it on the Lightning Network, right, etc. So it's a lot to get into it, but just start stacking y'all some sats, man. If y'all listening, stack y'all some sats. If y'all want to learn about Bitcoin, go to Bitcoin University. That's where I learned. Matthew Kratos, man, amazing guy, and I think he used to be a hedge fund, so he know his stuff. He used to work for a hedge fund, so he know his stuff, man, and he be exposing the industry, man, and really just teaching a lot of people about Bitcoin. He'll talk about Tether, talk about all the other cryptos, etc. So, but yeah, man, stack out some sats,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I'm
Invest
deleting
y'all
more
money.
things
If
right
you don't
now.
want to buy Bitcoin, you better get you some stocks. You better get you something because they printing your money. If you don't want to buy Bitcoin, you better get you some Amazon stocks. Amazon gonna be here. You better get you some Nvidia because they gonna buy the
Let
chips
him
for the
know,
AI. You better
bro.
get you something. You better get you something. You better, because if you're not, you're gonna be working for the rest of your life. They just said about
Forever
2030, they got the saying where you will own nothing and be happy.
happy.
You
Bro, that shit
know what
that
I'm
shit is
saying?
trying to condition people though, bro. Like that shit is
Yeah.
programming. Nigga, I'ma own everything and be rich as fuck.
Own everything.
Fuck.
But that's now I'm sorry, but this is why I love Bitcoin because everything else they can take from you. They can't take your Bitcoin. So actually you don't own nothing in this world except for Bitcoin. Now you can own. That's the only thing you
That's
really can
very
truly
true.
own. Because if you stop paying your property taxes on your house, they're gonna take
They
it
gonna
from
take your
you. If you
house.
stop paying your payments on your car, they're gonna take it from you. You don't own it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a liability. You get in a car crash, it's an expense now. You gotta put money to buy a new car or whatever the case. So that's why it's like get you some Bitcoin. They can't take it from you. You get you some stocks. You ain't even necessarily got to worry about it. the stock market, if it, you know what I'm saying, Fidelity shouldn't crash or whatnot. They FDI insure it, which I heard. What's his name?
Nigga,
Luke Bell,
Elon Musk. Oh,
Luke
Luke
Belmar was
Belmore.
kind of, yeah, he was kind of exposing the FDIC insured stuff
Yeah.
too, like, but get your money, put your money into some stocks, man, because if not, you working and they printing it and they stealing your time and your energy, bro.
Look,
And
I'm
you
a
gotta
player.
quit.
I'm gonna still play with the stocks. You know, the
Play
big
with the, get
stocks,
you some
but
stocks, bro, because
bro,
you can
Bitcoin.
literally get you
I'm
loans
about to
against it.
put when I get this other job, bro. I'm putting whole checks in Bitcoin. I'm not.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Once you really start learning about it, I'm like, bro, I'm dumping every dollar that I don't want to lose into Bitcoin. You can get you some stocks, get your money. You can use the collateral. Your money's still growing in power, right? You still got it. If you need it, you can sell it, whatever the case may be. But get you some Bitcoin, bro, because that's crazy to me. I was thinking, I'm like, so literally, I was thinking this to myself. I'm like, so $1,300 now in 10 years, I'm gonna be able to pay my rent for 20 years, for 10 years.
You could
Meanwhile,
retire, bro, if you save a certain amount. Like you could really retire for real.
you can
Like
literally
you could,
retire. And it's not really gonna take long. It's not gonna take long. We don't have enough time. We got time, but we don't have enough time. Because I'm into the game and I'm like, bro, we got time, but we don't. Bitcoin's at 100K. It got there without all of us. So it's gonna get to 1 million whether you put your money into it or not. It's gonna get to 5 million whether you put your money into it or not. You know what I'm saying? It got to 100K without any of us. I didn't know about it. Like, come on. A lot of people like, oh, it's 100K. Bro, Bitcoin only has a $2 trillion market cap. Gold's market cap is like 18 trillion.
mm,
So by the time we get to gold's market cap,
yeah, Bitcoin
price
surpassed gold's market cap, right?
is going to. So
It's going
Bitcoin is
back is
Bitcoin is like the seventh largest asset in the world, but it hasn't beat like the gold. It's like right below, right above, or right below Amoco. It's like a gas company. But
mm-hmm.
Bitcoin is already the seventh largest asset in the world, and it's only been around for like 14 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to surpass everything. It's literally going to eat the whole world up. It's going to take over the whole world. So you got to get you some, right? But yeah, man, we're still so early. The market cap is only 2 trillion. Gold's market cap is like 18 trillion. They did the math. By the time we get to gold's market cap, it'll be like $1 million a coin. You know what I'm saying? So, but over the next 5 to 10 years, we still got two more halvings. So in the next 10 years, Bitcoin should be somewhere between $1 million and $10 million a coin, probably 50 million, right? So Michael Saylor, he says 49 million his best case. But if you don't get it, if it don't get to 49 million, it's gonna cost you 21 million a coin, which I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. So get y'all some stats, bro. But we're still so early. We got $900 trillion worth of wealth in this world. $450 trillion of that wealth is used as a store of value, right? Stocks, real estate, bonds, treasuries, gold, art. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Bitcoin, just like a small on the chart. So how much of that 400 trillion can Bitcoin eat? It can eat it all. 200 trillion, 300 trillion. What's going to be the price of Bitcoin? If it eats, who wants gold? You can't even hold too much gold. Gold has an $18 trillion market cap, but the regular person don't hold a lot of gold. Try to go to the airport with your gold. They taking it.
That shit mad
You got
fast.
$10,000 worth of gold. They taking it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can't take Bitcoin. They could take everything else, but they can't. Everything else is a liability. Can't no storm mess up your Bitcoin. It's there. If your wallet get messed up, you just buy your new wallet. As long as you got your 12 words, you just buy a new wallet. Boom, you got your access, right? But can't no storm destroy your Bitcoin. No waters, no floods. The government can't come take it from you. They try to seize it, put it up somewhere. I mean, it could, but for the most part, you good. You know what I'm saying? You can travel. You got your seed thing, which you don't nobody know. You go through the thing, boom, bam, bam, right? You can take it with you. It's portable. You can't do that with your house. If you need to move somewhere, you can't take your house with you. You need to go out the country. You can't
Another
take your
one.
house with you. You can't take your gold with you. You
Right.
probably can take your car with you, but you probably can't even take your car with you. You gotta leave everything else. So we work so hard for these things that we can lose just like that. You know what I'm saying? So just get y'all some sats, man. Get y'all some sats.
System is rigged. Nah,
The
this is
system
this
is
is
rigged
not.
though.
Nah,
The
nah, nah.
system, bro.
This
The
is
system is
nah. I
so
can't.
rigged, bro.
I can't. I can't say that though, cause I just made a YouTube video saying the system is not against you. So like I don't want to sound like a hypocrite
Yeah,
because it's not like it's not against people. It's just these jobs pay shitty wages because
yeah,
they only care about profits.
yeah.
But you can maneuver through the system. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
the
saying?
system, you got a point. The system isn't against you. You just got to know how to work within the system.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So I know what you mean by the system isn't against you because anybody can go get stocks. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can. You just got to know that. You got to know that. That's how the system works. We live in a debt based system. People go get debt to buy assets, and that's how it works, right? And that's why you got inflation because they get the debt. So the system is rigged, but the system also isn't rigged because you can go and get anybody can go if your credit right. You can go get a loan. Think about it. We all put our money into a bank account, and the moment that I put $100 into the bank, 90% of that is accessible to anybody in the world.
Yep.
So if
Because
I go get a
they
loan for
give it
ten
out.
thousand, if I go get a loan for 10,000, that means that I got a piece of your $100, and I got a piece of Daryl's $100, and I got a piece of Jason's $100, which he worked hard for. So we're working for money that other people can go get rich off of. What? I didn't work. I didn't work for 2 weeks. Got $1,300 check. It dropped into my bank account, and somebody else can use that money to go buy assets, to go buy
Right.
a house, to go
And
get rich.
technically, you only have. I think I learned this shit. I think the banks only have like 10% of your money or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's
And
crazy.
guess
That's
what?
crazy.
Guess what? They just made it now to where the banks don't even have to hold that. Like they used to have to. Law said that you have to have a certain amount of money put away. They have to have some type of reserve for in case something goes wrong. Now they don't have to have nothing. They don't have to have nothing. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's
They don't have
that's
to have nothing,
crazy.
bro. And so you gotta find a way to make your money work for you. And then now that Bitcoin's here, get you some Bitcoin, right?
That's why they
So
say like having your money in a bank is not the safest place. Like yeah, because this how they create this shit too. But bro, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They low key geniuses. We all are geniuses, bro. You really think about it.
yeah,
They give you get paid from work with a check. The check goes to your bank account, right? Your debit card. You either got your physical debit card or you got your card on your phone, right?
mm-hmm,
So you have your money with you at all times. It's on your phone. It doesn't take you that much to just tap your phone and pay for something. You're not
mm-hmm,
really thinking about it. You're just tapping and going. So they
yeah,
created that, right? So now there's a difference between if you have physical cash, because you're gonna try to make that shit stretch, or you just using your card and you losing money, but you're not even putting that much thought into it.
yeah. They
You know what I'm
made it so
saying?
easy for you to spend it.
So easy, bro. Exactly, exactly. So it's so easy for you to spend the money, but to try to bring back, like to try to create cash flow, that's what you're really supposed to do. But people don't think that deeply because
Mm-hmm,
they're caught in the system. That's why I say like maneuvering through it and like being able to see through the system is high key important. Somebody could think I'm talking bullshit, but until you do some deep ass thinking, you're gonna be like, all right, you know something. I'm not trying to act like I know it all because I don't. You feel me? But I know something. Like I would keep most. I would rather own more stuff than I do have cash in the bank. If that makes sense. You feel
yeah,
me? Because I know the cash in the bank is not doing nothing. It's just literally sitting there.
yeah,
And then eventually I'm gonna have the urge to want to spend it. You
yeah.
feel me?
It's
But if
hard
I
time.
force myself to purchase some assets and not touch that shit, then I'm spending less money. And I'm technically getting wealthier by spending less money but still making more money because it's working. And the banks do the same shit. They use your money to fucking to trade.
Yeah,
Bro, the
yeah,
system is crazy, bro. And the system is man-made. Oh my
yeah. It
gosh.
is. And this is the thing too, as well, is they like you said, they're geniuses, right? So they like you said, you can tap your money so quick, right? And then every time you see a commercial, they're advertising you to spend your money. So you make money, and then everything you see is basically saying, "Give me your money." Like I remember, I was in the car. I was in the car driving somewhere, and I saw on the billboard, and it was like it was something about spending. $400 or $500 or $700 a month on groceries. It was some type of bill, but it was a long time. I can't really necessarily remember, but it was. I was thinking to myself, and like, bro, they're literally basically tricking you and making you think that you're gonna have to spend that much. They're letting you know you're gonna have to spend that much money on groceries or whatnot. But it's like they literally everything is a consumption of give me your money. Everything is give me your money, right? You can just tap it so easily. You make it, and then it's great shit. McDonald's commercial. Now you hungry. You see you know what I'm saying, or you see even with your energy, we can wrap it back to semen retention, right? You see a commercial, every TV show, every movie, every commercial, a woman is doing something seductive. Like I be seeing it. They're doing something seductive. They showing you can see the tits, you can see the so they're just showing everything to you. You're consuming everything, and it's basically making you go do it, right? So they're making you spend your money, they're making you give your energy, right? In a way that they're not just directly telling you to do it. But everything, even in the Super Bowl, they probably didn't promote it liquor, they didn't promote it food, they didn't promote it some medicine for you to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's how the economy works. The
Subconscious
money,
mind, bro.
the money has to circulate. It
Circulate,
can't stay
yo.
still. And this is the thing too with inflation that I kind of it hurts to say it, but I have to say it. Unless your money's in the big companies, right? Even with stocks, even with the housing market, if inflation continues to rise, and I hope Bitcoin can take over sooner than later. Eventually it will, but I hope it happens sooner than later. But if inflation continues to rise and you're putting your money into the stocks, but you can barely afford your day-to-day basis, you have to start either selling off your stocks or this is the thing because the stocks rely on the people. They need our money for the stock to grow, right? You put your money into it, they're taking the money, investing in the company, this and that. So like with Amazon, you got your money in Amazon stock, but if inflation continues to go up and I now have to slow my spending, I can't buy as much. So if we start spending less money on the companies, the stock price is going to go down unless they report fraudulent earnings or they have to have the banks drop the interest rates. They print the money and they give it to the people. They give it to the banks because that's how the crash went in 2009. They bailed out the banks. They bail out companies. They're gonna bail out the companies, right? But this is the thing that I kind of see, and I could be wrong for sure. Like everything I'm saying don't mean that I'm the know it all, right? Don't think that I know everything because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I want to make that clear. I don't know everything. This is just my thought. I was thinking about this, which is why I can buy some stocks, but I'm thinking like if inflation continues to go up, people start spending less. They can't even afford bills. They're gonna not be able to afford to buy Amazon stuff anymore, right? Like I can't. I gotta buy less with Amazon. I gotta buy less of Lululemon. I can't spend my money at Lululemon because Lululemon stock is going crazy. They buying the clothes, but I gotta stop buying from Lululemon and I need to go to Walmart. Which that's why Walmart is good to have because they sell cheaper clothes. Where I don't want to have no designer stuff, right? I gotta stop wearing design. I need to go to Walmart and get me some $5 shorts. You know what I'm saying? So Walmart's so you got certain companies. That's why I say if you're gonna invest in certain companies, invest in the ones where we know that the world needs, right? Walmart's gonna always be around. Costco is great. People need to go by, right? Even during a storm, Costco gave you gas. You couldn't get it at a regular gas station. I stay in Florida now. The hurricane was happening. A lot of people couldn't go get gas. You could at Costco. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I ain't want to say it like that, but you can go to Costco, get you some gas. So now Costco, they stock is going crazy because they provide something to the people, right? And that's something that everybody needs. Everybody needs gas. So if you want to look into the stock market, get you some Costco too, because man, they provide gas, good foods, everything, right? Costco is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look into Costco. If they earnings is right, we can get you some. But like I was just thinking, like, man, inflation goes up, people can't spend their money at these companies, the companies will tank too. So this is the whole thing. The economy is going to have to crash, and they're saying it. They got people saying it. Like a lot of people that's in the finance world, that are economists. Even Jamie Dimon says that there's an 85% or 80% chance of a recession, and other people are saying 40%, maybe 30%. But he knows why because he knows how the system works. He knows the money printing. He knows what's going on. Right, the M2 money supply is dropping. All right, so the money is going to slow down, the spending is going to slow down, and when the spending slows, the world starts to crash because it relies on the money. The money has to circulate. So if inflation goes up and the money has to slow down as far as circulating, people got to start holding on. And the stats is that the average person don't even have an emergency fund of $500 because you can't save it. If you got your $500 in your bank account, you gonna spend it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not investing it and putting it into stocks or something, you're not gonna spend your stocks. You're gonna invest your money in there. It's like saving, so you're not gonna spend it. That's why it's good to invest your money because if you're holding it in a bank account and you can see it there, you're just something in this world that's gonna entice you to spend your money, even if you don't need it. You know you didn't need that McDonald's burger, but you saw that commercial or you went to you walk past somebody's crib and that McDonald's was smelling good, and you end up getting you a $5 McDonald's meal. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's kind of funny. It's hilarious, bro. And you gonna spend your money, so you gotta do something with it, bro. You gotta put it somewhere, bro. Because if not, you just gonna keep spending. But that was kind of like my idea of thinking about that, bro. Like inflation gonna continue to go up. People gonna slow down the spending. So if you're not invested in the right stocks, them stocks is gonna crash. But it might not work that way. That's just how I was thinking about it. So that was another reason why I was like, if it's not the big stocks, I don't want to touch it. I'm glad I had this one company that I believed in, and I had my money in them, and they dumped, and I was glad that I sold my shares before they dumped because it's tough, bro. It's tough. Nobody's gonna be able to pay for the hair care. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
but you do gotta put your money into the companies that you know is gonna be around,
Yeah.
like that people always gonna need, like you mentioned, like Costco, Walmart, Amazon. Everybody always gonna order for Amazon.
Everybody's ordering,
Um,
bro. Them people
Apple.
order.
Everybody got an iPhone, and
Yeah.
they have a fucking moat. So
They
uh,
do. And that's another thing too is I've learned that the system where these companies they don't necessarily have to really rely on us because
facts.
Apple received money from Microsoft, and Microsoft is spending money to Nvidia because they got something. So they don't even necessarily need us into it to an extent too. So that's why I said like that thought that I was having about if the money flows, the stocks can fail. They don't necessarily need us as well. Like it might hurt their earning calls a little bit, but these companies are giving each other millions of dollars because they're providing services to them to each other as well, right? They're providing services to the people, to the consumers, but they also deal with each other, and they paying millions of dollars. Because I saw that I'm like Amazon is making millions of dollars from this other company. You know what I'm saying? And then this other company is giving them millions of dollars because that company is providing a service for them. So they all got their own little loop as well. You know what I'm saying? So they necessarily don't need the people. So get you some Mag 7, get you some stocks because they make their money. They don't necessarily need us. The inflation, I guess it really won't kind of matter because I forgot about that. They definitely get money from each other, millions of dollars from each other too. So you don't necessarily they don't if they're not selling too many iPhones, it's all right because Microsoft is paying them for their chips. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So they still got other things and other services that they provide to other companies
You
where
got
they don't necessarily just need the people.
you got Google that pays Apple to
Yeah.
keep them in their Safari thing.
Yeah.
Um, I'm pretty sure if you want to put something in the App Store, I think they probably got to pay something to put that app in the App Store. I don't. I mean, honestly, I don't know. But regardless of the fact, these companies always like that's the thing. What people don't understand is that companies are gonna work together behind the scenes.
Yeah.
People see competition because they're looking at it from a certain lens, but behind the scenes, bro, these companies is how can we team up? How can we do something together?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I
Like we
seen
showing it.
somewhere where really all the companies that we go like damn near every single one is owned by only a few companies for real. Like behind the scenes, like I forgot the chart I seen. Like like Kellogg's, like Hershey's, like we got so many brands of different shit, but it's all
Mm-hmm.
owned by like even McDonald's, even it's all owned by a few corporations.
Yeah,
Like
I know
behind,
what I'm saying.
saying like that's crazy, bro. They all in
Yeah,
cahoots
because
together.
what they do is they basically just buy you out. Like if you competition to the Reese's business, to the and like you said, they got you got all these different chocolates, and
Yeah.
then but it's owned by one corporation. And let's say if I come out with a chocolate product
Hmm.
and I'm making so much money, they'll just buy me out. They'll just pay me $50 million
Yeah.
for my to sell it, and then they control it, and they gonna make 5 to 10x what they offer me,
Exactly.
so they can control it. That's a yeah. You got like the BlackRock companies. You got BlackRock. They basically owning a lot of the real estate. Berkshire Hathaway. They trying to buy up all the homes so that way you can't own your own home and then you just rent to them. Right? They're trying to buy it all up. They trying to control everything. Even BlackRock got their money in Bitcoin. They own it. They got their hands in the
BlackRock
ETF.
on
Everybody got their hands
everything,
in the ETF. It's just it's crazy, bro. But they'll tell you don't
bro.
buy it.
BlackRock, Vanguard, they own
Vanguard.
everything, bro.
They own everything.
Like
They
literally,
own
bro, they
everything.
own everything, bro, and they got
Yeah,
trillions.
trillions of dollars. So you better go own you something for sure. You gotta own you something. You gotta
Bro,
make your money
I think
work for
it's
you.
BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, if I'm not mistaken. I think it
Hmm.
was called State Street, something like that. Cause it's literally like three
Yep.
or four companies that really own every fucking thing, bro. Like it is
Hmm.
crazy. It's crazy, bro. They got a BlackRock building downtown in the city. Bro, it's a big ass building. It just say BlackRock. Every time I see it, I be like BlackRock. But I've never been in the building, bro. I've never been in the building. But
Yeah.
that just go to show, like they buy up a lot of they buy up a lot of shit, and they also buy up a lot of real estate, bro. Like that's
Hmm.
another thing too that these companies do. They own a lot of buildings because they know that everybody's not gonna be able to afford it to own a whole building, bro. Like they know that already. So they got the money. They gonna own all this shit. They don't care,
Yeah.
Yeah, in the next
And then
couple
this the price
next
of it
couple
just gonna
years,
go
bro,
up.
I'm trying to get some land, some actual physical land, bro.
bro. I was telling my
Yeah,
lady
get you some.
on the own some
Country,
land.
like in the country, bro, type shit to it. But like you said,
Yeah.
bro, even paying the property tax on that joint is gonna like eventually go up to some crazy
I
ass.
mean, no. But if Trump get rid of this tax shit, he's the goat. He's the
Yeah.
fucking goat.
Bro,
He's a
I
goat.
hope
And you
he's I
bet
hope he's
and
not
Goat,
capping,
bro.
bro. But we gonna see.
and you better do something with it because it's like a double-edged sword. It's like we're not gonna take that
Double edged
extra
sword.
300. We're not gonna take that extra 250 every paycheck from you. So that's extra $500 that you got. You better not spend it because that means you're not gonna have a social security now. So it was kind of good because they take it to give you your social security. And then, but now you're not gonna have a social security in the future. So you need to do something with your money. You gotta invest it. You gotta get you something. You gotta
Exactly.
put it
When
in
you
the
get
stock
old,
market.
you're not gonna be
Watch
protected like
this.
the old people now. They get
Watch
the social security checks.
watch this though, bro. If he get rid of the IRS, fuck them. I don't give a fuck if y'all ever watch this video. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, yeah,
Fuck
man. I
y'all.
be, I be,
Y'all
I be
scam.
murdering them
Fuck
people,
y'all.
bro.
Fuck the
Yeah,
IRS.
fuck,
Listen,
fuck them
if
all.
if
I be, yeah, bro. I be
if
mad, bro. I be like, I
dead
know y'all
ass,
listening.
bro.
I be like, I know y'all listening. Guess
Bro, they
what,
the
motherfucker?
biggest scam, bro. They don't
I'm
even
like,
pay
bro,
their fucking taxes, motherfuckers. They
guess
fucking
what I
work
just
for them.
learned? Guess what I just learned? 85% of the computers inside of the federal government building, the people in there, their computers got porn on it, and they watching porn all day. They
Bro,
just
that's all
exposed
they
it on
do.
Twitter,
They fucking
bro. The people that are controlling your money are watching, sitting at home
watching
watching porn
porn.
all day. They in the buildings watching
Sick.
porn. Sick,
Bro,
sick.
if he gets rid of them and he does this ERS shit, right? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, consumers is gonna feel it because prices is gonna go up on stuff, whatever. But
Mm,
understand how much money we lose that they take out of our checks that we worked for. They didn't
yeah,
work for this shit.
yeah,
We worked for the money. They
yeah,
take it out of a check and we don't even get to see it. And then you
yeah,
get this income tax. But then when people get their income tax, what do? They spend it. They
yeah.
don't save it. They don't invest
Nope,
it. They spend
nope.
it.
They
So
spent.
I feel like because I tell you all the time, like America is a business. So Trump is playing this shit smart. If he could
Mm,
get rid of the IRS,
yeah,
that's one less thing that we got to worry about, right? As people. But
yeah,
he knows that the extra money that people get on their checks, they're gonna put it right back into the economy. He
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
this, bro.
yeah,
He
yeah,
knows this shit. It's
yeah,
by design.
yeah,
Bro, he
yeah,
playing this shit smart. People not
yeah,
seeing it, but he's seeing it, bro.
yeah. You
He
got to
know
keep the
that they're
money
gonna
spending.
spend it.
You got to keep the money flowing. It can't
Shit is
stop.
crazy, bro.
The
I'm
spending can't
telling you,
stop, bro. It
bro.
can't.
That's why they try to take him out. Because they don't like it when you try to get ahead, bro. They don't like that shit. But
Yeah,
that nigga is here for a reason, bro. He
yeah,
pulls this shit off.
yeah.
Nobody can say nothing. They
No,
can't say, oh, fuck Trump, oh, blah, blah. He's trying to help the people save
he
money.
is. He really
But
is.
we know when people get a little bit more money, they spend it. So regardless of the fact that money's going back to the system, regardless, bro.
Yep.
Regardless.
What's the saying? You can put it's a saying how if you gave everybody $1 million
A
or $2
million
million
dollars, it
dollars.
would still go back to the rich people, bro.
Yep.
It will still go back to the rich people because they
Yep.
all they're gonna do is just spend it.
Yep.
Like yo,
They
it's
going they gonna spend
crazy,
it.
bro.
You have to,
And
bro.
I agree
You
with
have
you
to.
too, bro.
How you gonna eat? How you gonna get toilet paper? How you gonna?
Nah, but I'm saying though, like we
You have to spend your money
we
eventually.
always gotta take care of our basic needs, right? As human beings, you always wanna make
Yeah.
sure you eat, you
Yeah.
got a roof over your head, you got
Oh
clothes,
yeah.
that, things like that. But I'm
Hmm.
talking about extra money. If
Yeah.
you get extra money and you're not saying, I got this extra bread, let me put this shit away. You're just gonna give it right
You
back to
gonna
the
buy
fucking
all the
system.
things that you want.
That's all you're gonna do though. You're gonna buy shit.
Yeah.
All these companies is gonna do is just eat. They
Yeah.
profit is gonna go through the roof. Stock
They
market is
profits
gonna
gonna
go
go
on a
through. Yeah.
fucking boom.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, why it really is a good thing to put your money into the stock market because they don't want the stock market to crash. Their
It's
money is in the stock
exactly,
market
bro.
too. They want the stock market to thrive. So it's okay to put your money. You should put your money in the stock market because their money is in the stock market, and they want to protect the stock market. Trump is a pro stock market person. His business ideas is going to put the stocks to the roof. You know what I'm saying? That these companies they're going to go up. So definitely put your money into the market because what they're gonna do is if we have a bear market, they're just gonna start printing more money so that the stocks don't crash. They're gonna put more money into the economy because that's what they do when they print the money. They got to put more money into the economy. If the people aren't doing it, the companies they got to put more money in the economy so the money can start flowing and the stock markets are gonna go up naturally and because then people are gonna start spending more money. Just like with the stimulus, when they gave out the stimulus, people just spent that
Mhm.
money. It went right back
Mhm.
into the economy. So they have to keep the money flowing in the economy. And back to what you were saying too, TC, it is a great thing that he is abolishing the IRS and the Fed too, because it sucks if they taking the money out of your account every check, and then when you get a certain age, you can't even get. If they tell you, oh, we don't even have the money for Social Security. What do you mean you don't have the money for Social Security? You took all of my money, and then I get to 40. I'm 57 years old, 60, getting ready to retire. Now they trying to make it to where you retire at 71. It used to be 65. Now they trying to tell you that you need to work until you're 71. The fuck? He would work to 71. It's already crazy that I gotta work to 75 to finally retire. So imagine putting your money into Social Security and then when you get to that age where you need it and they tell you the money not there because they spending it. They don't even the government don't even get audited. They'll audit you for not paying $500 worth of taxes, but they're not gonna audit the money that's in the system that they spending millions of dollars on and they not auditing them for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I support them because now they about to fire all them people. They like we paying y'all.
Get him out of
And
here, coach.
get
Mhm.
them
Hit the
up out of
road,
here.
Jack.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. You feel me? Because they
But we
sitting in
gotta
these
be disciplined with
offices.
that extra money though.
You have to, bro. Like
You
you
have to.
have to. You have to. There's no bullshit. People can't say, "Oh, I'm not seeing my full check." If he that's if he pulls it up, because he got to get it through Congress.
Yeah.
But I feel like him and Elon, they got the power to do it. Cause with
Mhm.
money, there comes power. No matter who
Yeah.
the fuck you are, you
Yeah.
got the money, you got the fucking power.
They will
So,
pay for people off.
bro,
Everything. Watch
something,
Billions.
bro.
Billions show
Now I'm
the
gonna start
policies
watching
that
that,
they
bro.
show up. Bro, they be paying, they show you how they pay people off. How if somebody want to start the crash, one billionaire might put the juice. Like I just watched the episode where the guy he worked for the SEC, and this is how like Brad Garland House they got the guy that ran SEC or whatnot. He was like the CEO, or he was like a top rank inside of the SEC. He basically quit his job because Trump got in office or whatnot. He said he's gonna get rid of Brad Garland House, but that's what they do, right? So they'll literally threaten your
Hold on,
job
you got to fix your camera though, cause it got you like
sideways. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm on
All right,
my
there
phone
you go. You straight. You straight.
and it's about to die. It's on the charger. I ain't trying to mess up my charger. Let me see if I can. All right, boom. But basically, it was showing on the TV show like uh basically the guy heard about the stock play and he had some aggression. He was into it with the other guy, so he paid people to basically he went down, paid a doctor to create some type of virus to put inside the drink, and they paid people to drink it, and then it got national news, and then the stock tanked. So when you start seeing that, they show you what they do. So that's what they do. They're gonna start finding ways to mess with other politicians, to mess with their pockets, to mess with their money, so that they can get what they want. That's how they're gonna do it. So they're gonna find a way to do what they need to do for sure. And then just to wrap it back to retention too, this is why you need to retain your seed, because you're gonna start telling yourself, you're gonna start calling yourself out on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start keeping it real. That's another thing that I think all of us can attest to, where we start keeping it real up here. Like you don't need that. You don't need to. You could have got your ass up and did 50 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of get that mental fortitude back, where you start telling yourself, and you start getting more decisive, and you start getting more disciplined with your money, because you're gonna have goals, and you're gonna start realizing like, hold on, I was just buying this just because. And it's like I don't need it. Like if I go into the store now and I'm delivering, I'll be fasting, and then I see a gas station, or I might have to drop off some packages inside the gas station. And I tell myself like, I don't need nothing there, bro. Don't even look. You don't need that juice. You don't need no Reese's. You don't need none of that. Get in here, drop your package off, keep it moving. Don't buy nothing. And if I buy something, I'm on my ass. And mentally, I'm on my ass. Like, bro, I don't need it. Or I just end up throwing it away. Like, I just throw it away. I ain't need that. But now I just wasted my money because I didn't need it in the first place. And I bought it. And now I need to throw it away. So you start just being self accountable with yourself. So get on retention, start retaining your seed. And yeah, man, get on the journey, bro. Get on
I
the
can
journey.
assist to that though. Whenever I buy myself something, I be like, whatever. Like, let's just say for example, if I go to a buffet, I buy some food, shit like $10. I make sure I put double in the stock market,
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
yeah,
But I'm like, if I'm spending money, I gotta put something away.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The way I'm thinking, I'm about to sell these Jordans, bro. I ain't never even wore these joints, son.
Hey, bro.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
real rap, bro. I'm about to sell them joints back, bro. And
Bro,
just, yes,
I
get some
didn't think, bro.
Bitcoin
I'm
with the
ready to
joints,
sell
bro.
my Apple Watch. I'm ready to sell
Like, there's a
everything,
lot
bro.
of stuff we don't need, bro. Like, bro, you don't need none of that stuff, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I was stuff in like school, Oh, I wanted shoes. I want to be fresh, bro. Now, bro, just give me a pair of 990s, bro. I wear them joints every day, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like, real
And
rap.
not the, and this is the thing too with white people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They literally wear shoes from Walmart. But they got hella money. They got money in the stock market. They got the good cars, right? They got their money in the stock market. They went and got a loan against their stocks to go get the down payment for they Mercedes and whatnot. And then they clothes. They might buy some nice jewelry, but they ain't wearing no $10,000 shoes. They ain't wearing no $10,000 shirts and trying to look fancy like the black folks do. We trying to buy the rollies, and no, they at Walmart buying the $10,000 shoes. They buying $10 shirts. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to impress nobody. They don't want you to know we got money. We the only ones that want to show the whole world that we got money. But I'm broke because I ain't got money because I just spent the $10,000 on my watch. But it's looking like I got money, but I ain't because I just spent it on the watch. But the other people, and I know hell I am white. I know I'm not talking. It's not to just talk about white people. You know what I'm saying? But just people in general. But I noticed that from them, right? Like they're not flashy, bro. That's how they make it. They put their money and invest it, and they make it
nah,
money. And then they
black people
go,
wear their money, bro. This
yeah,
shit
they
is
don't wear their
crazy.
money,
Black
bro.
people wear their money, bro.
They don't wear their money, bro. He
Like,
said, "LOL, I'm white." That's
it's
funny.
crazy, bro. Like, and I don't understand why our people are like that. but like it's dumb as hell, bro. And I swear to God, I know that they be laughing at us. I know that they be laughing
Yeah,
at us. Like, look at this dickhead.
yeah,
Like, you look rich as fuck,
yeah,
but I know that you don't own nothing.
yeah.
You
You
don't
don't
own
have to.
nothing.
Yeah,
This shit, bro. I don't know, bro.
and you're a target.
That too. That too. Cause you people,
You're a
somebody gonna want
target.
that watch. Somebody gonna want that fucking chain.
Yeah,
Somebody gonna see what you got, and they gonna be like, "Oh, let me take that."
yeah. And guess what? For us, and this is a plus for us retainers, right? Because guess what? You got dudes out here that's trying to press women and gonna put all their money. They trying to get the watches, the new shoes, the new Jordans, and try to get the Mercedes. And they gonna walk past me. I'm gonna walk past him and this girl, and I got on the Walmart shoes, but I'm on 160 days of retention, and I got the energy, and your girl gonna
Feel
be
me?
staring me down.
Dead
Meanwhile,
ass, bro.
and she'll walk away
And your
with me.
bank account fat.
And my bank account
Not
fat.
fat. And you
My
got
bank
people
account
and
fat.
shit.
But let's say my bank account not fat, right? Even if my bank
Still
account
got
was
the
fat, she
energy.
gonna be attracted to me because of my energy,
The
bro.
energy, bro. Should
You
be
know?
great. Should be crazy. Like,
And the body game, especially if you work out, like if you working out like consistently, the body game, all that, bro. The
bro,
Bro,
shit
energy
is
plus
crazy,
the
bro.
body game
bro,
plus the eye contact, bro. Like,
bro,
bro, it's
don't
over
take
with.
your shirt off if you in the sun. That I be hooping at the park, and I don't even be want to take my shirt off, bro. It be hot, but I be trying to take my shirt off because the ladies already be looking, bro. But I take my shirt off, and they see the abs and shit. They gonna be, bro. They can't. The lady today, she was playing pickleball, and she couldn't even concentrate because it was hot. I had my shirt off, and I'm hooping, so she couldn't even concentrate. She sitting there looking at me, and you know what I'm saying. So you gonna get the attractiveness. We can just kind of tie it back to the retention. Like you gonna get the attractive. Like people gonna be attracted to you. The women are gonna you gonna get stares. Everybody's gonna try to converse with you. Everything the women, it'd be crazy what the women do, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, man, just focus on yourself. Take care of yourself,
You
and, and,
gotta
and make your
focus on
money work
yourself,
for you,
bro.
bro.
Has
Because you
to,
can
bro.
do it, but you gotta believe you can do it. You know what I'm
That's the
saying? You can
biggest
do it.
thing, bro. Believing you could do it and having the discipline, yo. Having the
Like, yo,
discipline.
another thing is like I used to have a mentality like, yo, I gotta get a fly whip. Now, bro, I'm looking in the snow right now, and all these people can't even fucking drive,
They
drive
say
and
something
shit.
about their
I'm like,
car,
yo,
man.
I need me a truck, like a strong truck. You feel me? Like, and I can make
Yeah.
money with that truck. I'm
Just
not
make
driving around with something fancy. I got me I can haul stuff with this joint, you
just
know,
make sure you
business
ain't getting
purpose.
just make sure you're not getting cooked by the car note. Cause so many people getting cooked every month,
Bro, I'm
bro.
not getting a car,
Every
bro. I'm
month,
saving
bro.
my money until I could buy the car cash, bro.
And
Niggas
I'm
here's
looking
not
at
the
getting
me like
no
I was
loan.
crazy because I had an electrical scooter.
I'm
You
not
know how
getting no
much
loan.
money I saved before it
bro,
got stolen?
bro.
I'm
I'm
finna get
already
me a
like
bike. I'm
I
finna
don't
get me a
need a
bike,
car.
bro.
I'm a bike
That's
exactly. I'm like,
that's
I'm
my
gonna go to
next step.
Walmart. I'm gonna go to Walmart and give me $170 bike and bike to where I'll
Look it
bike to
out,
work.
bro.
And I'm a bike to the grocery store. I'm find a way to bike to the grocery store. I'm gonna find a way to bike to work so that I can put this money into the stock market so I can buy more Bitcoin. Y'all can have it. I don't even want a car because guess what? They continue to print the money, so the interest rates is gonna go
It's
up on
gonna
the car
go
note.
up.
So your car payment is
See,
gonna
the
go up.
only reason
You,
I want a truck is because I could use it. It's pretty much an asset, like, you know.
yeah,
And plus,
yeah.
I'm gonna get my CDL. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to buy like actual trucks, like, you know, that can carry big loads and shit.
Like freights.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, smart.
But nah, bro. Like, you right though. I'm not getting no loans though,
Hey,
bro.
you
Like,
can
it's gonna take me some years to save, but I'm gonna buy a truck like cash, like right there, like, feel me?
You can do that. You can do that. I ain't gonna lie, you can do that because the trucking business is crazy. It's so much money in truck. A box truck will make you so much money. Even if you don't get like a 18 wheeler, bro, you can get a box truck and run up
You can move, bro.
money.
I met these dudes and they told me about getting your LLC. Like, bro, it's so easy, bro. Like you said, if you get a box truck, you don't even need a CDL. If you got a box truck,
Yep,
like, you good, bro.
yep, yep. and run a load, bro. A load one day, if you book a load, you can book a load for like 1,100, 1,200. You can make $1,100 in a day just off one load with a box truck. So imagine you doing that every other day. You booking loads, you can make 10, 20, 30 grand a month, 5 grand a month just off a box truck booking
Bitcoin
loads
stocks, Bitcoin.
and putting it
No
right
more, no more
into.
trying to look, no more trying to look fancy, no more trying to just buying
Yeah,
like unhealthy
yeah,
food. And
yeah.
I'm about to start just cooking all my food. I'm about to buy me all my skillets, all my everything. You feel me? Cook
My
my
guy
own.
Retain and Game,
Retain, gotta bro. Stop read. I gotta stop, bro. I'm about to be, cause bro, the way you talking, bro, you know what you talking about, bro. The future is gonna be so hard, bro.
bro, it's gonna
You
be
not
tough.
want it right now. You don't. You're not gonna have no choice but to be poor. Like you're gonna have to work forever.
Or you gonna have to get on their universal basic income, and they're gonna
Yeah,
control your
depending
money.
on the
And if
government.
you
That's
spend
on the
and
government.
if you spend $50 on milk, if you try to spend one more dollar on milk, you ain't gonna be able to. They're gonna shut it off. They like you spent too much milk. You didn't bought too much milk this month. You didn't bought too many socks this month. Like it's not funny. Like that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to do that. It's not gonna be cool, bro, because they gonna keep printing the money. They gonna keep printing. They have to. The economy needs it. And to retain and gain, I see your comment. He said, "Are you doing options trading or just investing in companies?" Uh, I think we do. We do. I trade and then I buy Bitcoin. I used to invest in companies. I might still invest in companies, but right now, is my money kind of tight, so I just rather put it in Bitcoin. But I do trade, and I got a channel. I want to continue to put videos out so I can teach people how to trade. And that's another reason why I try to trade too, so I can try to teach people a skill set. Because if you're not investing your money, then you're gonna need a skill set where you can make some money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it has to go. If you don't have a good skill set to make a lot of money, then you gotta, if you're working, you gotta invest your money. Or you get you a job or get you a skill set where you can make a lot of money to afford. But I trade in the forex market, and I do invest my money into Bitcoin, into crypto. TC definitely invests his money into the stock market as well. And then we got my other dog. He invests his money as well too. I don't know if they trade or not.
Nah, man, I'm a newbie to the investing, man. I'm just investing right now. But
Yeah, I don't
I'm
trade.
definitely a Bitcoin enthusiast though, like for sure.
I I
That's
just invest. That's it. I buy and
Gotta
hold.
invest. Buy and hold, bro.
Hey, make sure y'all
See, I
subscribe to the
trade
channel
gold.
if y'all new, man. Where I've been trying to hit this 658 for like 4 days. I ain't
Hey,
getting no
hit that like button,
subscribers.
bro.
And hit the
Hit
like
that
button
like
for a
button right
fact.
now. Right now, bro.
I
Yeah.
And I'll
got
be
like
noticing that too. Like I'll watch somebody video and then it's like, cause that's the thing too. Like you'll watch a video and then you'll leave, and it's like it's not that you don't like the message or you will watch the video. It's just like you forget to like it. I'll be like, hold on, I ain't like that video. Let me go back and press the like button. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't watch so many videos and forgot to like the like button. And I'm like, damn, no, I need it. I need to go back and press that like button. So y'all need to start liking it. Just it don't cost you nothing, bro.
It'd be
Like it.
free,
Like the video.
bro. It's
You know what I'm
free.
saying? We trying to give y'all some game, man.
That's what, yeah,
Like
bro.
that
That's the
like
thing that
button.
be throwing me off with the social media stuff. It's free and people still be cheap. Oh no, bro.
It's getting crazy, bro. That's what's up. Retain the game, man. You trade what? So you trade forex? You trade gold through what? Forex, or you do like stock options? You trade it. Probably sound like you trade through forex. Gold is crazy though, bro. I tried trading gold. Gold is too volatile for me, man. I made my first $50 on gold, and then I started getting smoked. That's the thing too. I will say for anybody that want to trade, uh, you have to take the emotions out of it. Like that's the thing that struggle with me. And to you too, Darius, if you want to learn how to trade, TC, you want to learn how to trade. I'm pretty sure you got to a point where you're not emotionally tied to your money. But if you're gonna trade, it's a difference when you trade because you like risking your money on a weekly basis. You know what I'm saying? So, but you gotta learn how to basically control your emotions and stick to your rules. You gotta have rules in place, and then you gotta stick to them. So if you don't stick to your rules, if you don't manage your emotions, if you don't manage your greed and your fear, then it's gonna be a long, it's gonna be a very long journey, and that's kind of like a part of the reason why I haven't even got to where I wanted to get to with trading, because it's like you still get emotional attached because you're tired of working, you don't want to work, and you want to make the money so quick that you're not trading, but you kind of like gambling, and then you lose the money, and then you revenge trade and you lose more money instead of just sticking to your rules and playing the long game. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of people do just invest in the stock market, but they ain't got it because they can't handle that. A lot of people can't necessarily handle that. They just put their money into the stock market and they just keep putting their money into it. Boom, boom. I can just buy my companies. I'm not actively trying to trade and make money and lose money. So if you can't do that, then just invest it. But if you wanna, I think everybody should trade though, because it will teach you a lot about yourself. Say
That's
returning
what's
the game. Say
that's
I
what's up.
trade through Top Tier Trader, the prop firm, but been on the forex game for around 7 years now. That's what's up, bro. I heard about Top Tier Trader too. I was thinking about, well, my homeboy, he funded through them. I was thinking about getting funded through them as well. But that's what's up, bro. You been around the forex game for 7 years, so you know how it is. You know how it is, bro. You go through that, you get dragged through that mud, and it's all on you, bro. It's all on you. If you don't control yourself, which is why you need to get on retention, so you can learn how to control yourself, so that through your discipline of not releasing your essence, once you conquer yourself, once you conquer your lust, you can conquer the world basically. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the weakness of men, bro. A lot of us are weak because we giving out our essence. And I'm gonna tell it like this: every time you release, you're killing yourself. You're literally killing yourself every time you release your seed. You're a lot of people go insane. A lot of these people that's weirdos and stuff, they always releasing their seed. You know what I'm saying? They release, like, you're literally your seed. Think about this. You have the power to bring life inside of you. So essentially, if you hold into it, you're putting life back into yourself. But if you're releasing, you're taking life from you. You're literally you're literally depriving yourself of nutrients, of life force energy. You know what I'm saying? So effectively, that's how you get sicknesses. That's how your brains, you start losing, your sanity. You start, getting just a whole bunch of illnesses. Your immune system get weak. Your bones start getting weak because yeah, he said it's a humbling experience for sure. But you're literally killing yourself when you're releasing. Like, it's really a big deal. A lot of the problems that we have in this world is because men are releasing. Because if we were basically holding our seed, then a lot of things that men go through, they wouldn't go through, especially with these women. Like, if you holding your seed, you're not gonna deal with the bull crap that the woman is giving you, and they giving it to you because you're weak, and you're weak because you're releasing your seed, right? So you got a lot of bad luck going on because you're releasing your seed and you're killing yourself, and
Bro,
you always getting hurt and all of the, like, bro, it's all about the
a
sexual energy.
lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. Like everything that you're saying is so much facts. Cause like I feel like too, being on retention, like I just honestly feel like the spiritual realm protects you. It's shit that you can't see that you're protected from because you're on
Hmm.
retention. But you have to like see for yourself throughout this journey. But I don't know. Like before SR, I just felt so fucking weak minded, bro, and I felt like a fucking sissy. And I'm not like downplaying myself, but I'm just being honest, bro. Like it's like I was afraid of like the most simplest shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was very timid and like I would get nervous. Like you ever tried to like approach somebody and then you in your head like you overthinking mad shit, so you just don't approach. Like I used to go through shit like that, but it's like SR really like you were saying, like it brings life to you because you're storing your life force in you. So your body is a natural, like your body is naturally gonna do what it has to do. But people
Hmm.
take their energy for granted, and then they use porn as a way to cope. Like we all been through that. We all use the porn as a way to cope with life or through a stressful situation or whatever you're
Yeah.
going through in life. But not knowing that the porn is actually gonna make you feel way more stressed and way more angry and all this extra shit. But
Yeah.
like I'm telling y'all, like SR really, bro. I could never stop talking about this SR shit, bro. I don't care. I don't care what other people think, cause it's just so much. It's so much benefits to it that the average person will never get to experience because they want to stay average. They want to stay in the sunken place instead of changing. And you have to change. Like change is the only thing that's constant in life. Everything is moving. Nothing stays the same. Like every day is a new day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy, bro. It's
And
crazy.
we've been blessed to be a part of this thing called life. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I love about J. Cole is this one thing that he says beauty is beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. And I kind of been living my life to that. And I think semen retention kind of just helped a lot too. But before that, I always had the mindset where I was just always blessed. Well, I always just told myself like I'm blessed because regardless of what you go through in life, and I want people to hear this, whoever watching, regardless of what you're going through in life, and there's another thing I go by too, amor fati, it means love your fate, right? But we go through things, and it's everybody goes through something, but whatever you go through is a part of your journey, and you have the choice to either use that to become greater, or use that as a crutch to do low vibrational things, to not change your life, to kind of receive some type of pity from people, or to just have the excuse rather than to accept it, accept your fate, and then change it. Use that to say, okay, I grew up in the hood, I grew up in this, I seen violence, but instead of becoming a product of my environment, I'm gonna achieve something greater. Nobody wants to hear the person was like, oh, I grew up and life was hard. Everybody got a life. Everybody's life is hard, bro. And there's always somebody in this world that's going through something harder than you, right? Like for me, even my dog Darius, he said he lost his pops, right? So he went through something that's traumatic. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's a huge deal, right? But there's people out here that never even got to see their father. At least he had his father in his life, even though he lost his father. But there's people out here that never ever even know who their father are. So it's like that's something that he had to go through, but you can't let that bring you down because there's always somebody in this world that's going through something 10 times worse than you. So when I wake up in the morning, I thank God, I be like, man, I'm breathing. I got two eyes. I got all my hands. It's a person right now that wish they can have two legs. You know what I'm saying? You got to be grateful. You got to be grateful. If you lost a friend in your life, you still be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody that lost 3 friends. It's somebody that lost 7 friends. It's people right now starving. We sitting here on the phone talking to each other, working, got jobs. I can go take a shower. You can go take a shower. He can go take a shower. It's people out here that can't even take a shower. That ain't even got roofs over their head. They can't even get on the phone. They can't even get access to a bank account. So stop bitching and stop complaining when you blessed. Because God will make your life harder. Because you're not even looking at how blessed you are. Because you blessed. A lot of us are blessed as fuck to be able to even live how we live, even though life is hard. People got it 100 times harder than us. 100 times harder than us. Like some real shit. It's people out here that's starving, bro. In third world countries, starving. And we waste food. we waste so much food, and there's people out here that's starving. You know what I'm saying? You going to spend $10 at McDonald's when you just how about you go donate $10 to the people out there that's like I've done it before. Like I've donated money. I've seen it. I'm like every time I see those little ads they pop up and them kids when they bomb them third world countries and they barely struggling and they can eat and I just think to myself like bro I'm so blessed bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I dislike too, where we get money, or even the rappers and stuff, and they go spend the money on the chains and the cars. But you can be changing people's lives with that money. $100, $1,000. You wouldn't pay Mercedes $10,000 so you can drive around a Mercedes when you could have had $10,000 and paid with those funds and paid a village of people for a whole 6 months. and really change somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets so deep. I'll be thinking about this, bro. Like if I get blessed with money, bro, like and I hate that because there's people out here that's got money that's blessed with money and they doing the wrong shit, bro. And I be and God know in my heart, bro. I give money like it's nothing, bro. I see somebody, I'm giving them because I'm blessed. I be here you go $30. Get you some water, get you something to get you because bro, there's people out there that's got life that's harder than ours, but we are extremely blessed. Even through all the bullshit, but we are extremely blessed. So try to bless somebody in your life. That'll help you too if you feel like you're going through something. Bless somebody else that'll make you feel better. Realize just how blessed you are because there's somebody out here that don't have something that you have. And they would kill to have it. Somebody would probably kill to have a phone, to have a cousin, to have a father back in their life. I saw my stepfather die in front of me the day after my birthday. I had turned 17 or 18, woke up the next day, my step pops called me. And I don't even got like a real relationship with my father. But I had a stepfather in my life, so I'm blessed, right? I still had a male figure in my life. But I saw him die in front of me. He called me, told me he couldn't breathe. I run down there. I couldn't help him. I'm seeing him literally gasping for air on the couch. And then he just lost breath and just died. I saw him fall back on the couch. That's a traumatic experience. But I'm not sitting here soaking about it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm not smoking drugs and weed every day because I saw that because I lost somebody. It's a part of life, bro. We all gotta die one day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somebody that had harder than me, even though I saw that. And I always just tell myself, like, bro, it's a part of life, bro. But somebody out there is struggling. So I'm blessed. So yeah, I had things happen to me in the past. Yes, you might have had things happen to you in the past, bro. But you are blessed. Don't take it for granted. You are blessed. And we have been given life, and one day we ain't gonna be able to breathe again. You know what I'm saying? So every moment that you can, just work on yourself. Work on becoming a better person. You know what I'm saying? For you. You've been given life. God has blessed you with life. Take advantage of it because we don't know what happens when we leave, whether we come back or not. So we got the opportunity to work on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To become great, to get in the best shape that we can, to change our lives. So maybe we can change our niece's life or our sister's life. You know what I'm saying? We've been given this blessing called life, man, and we cannot take it for granted, bro. We can't. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on retention, retain your seed, and just really just take the best of life, bro. For real. There's people out here that's got it hard. So if you relapse, get back on the journey. It's okay. We all relapse. You know what I'm saying? Get back on the journey. Stay blessed. Stay focused. Continue to grind and enjoy life, bro. Because one day we ain't gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that a lot of rich folks now. They get older, and if you ask them, would they trade all of their millions of dollars to be young again? They're gonna say yes. Billions of dollars. If you ask them, if they had a chance to trade that billions of dollars to be 10 again, to be 15 again, to be 20 years old again, I bet you they would. Because time is your greatest asset, but it's also your greatest liability. It's your worst enemy, but it's your best friend, but it's also your worst enemy. It don't matter what's going on in the world. That time, clock is ticking,
Thinking, bro, I
ticking
think about that stuff every fucking day, bro.
every second, every
Think
moment. It's
about that
ticking,
shit
bro.
every day. Like
It's
you
ticking.
just said some real. I'm getting like the chills, bro. You just said some deep shit, bro. Every day I think about that shit. I'm like, every day, everybody is just a step closer to leaving,
Yeah,
a day closer. You feel me? And it's the harsh truth about life. Like none of us can
yeah,
stay here forever.
yeah,
And I remember like when I was younger, I used to have like very negative thoughts about, like leaving the planet. And I used to be afraid. I ain't gonna lie. I used to really be afraid of that shit. But I I I, I learned to come to terms with it. Like none of us is gonna be here for not even in the next fucking 90 years, none of us is gonna be here, bro. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So shit, not even in next 70. If we live to see 100, that's a blessing. But shit, what the
Bless.
fuck is the chances of that?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like then we gotta think about like if you got your parenting in life, like your mom, Think about how much time your parents got left.
Yep.
You know, siblings. Like think about that shit too, because the average lifespan is probably like 70, 75, if that. You feel me? That's the average lifespan. And that's if you got good health and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you live to see 80, 90, 100, then you Gucci. But average, we probably lived half of our life already.
Yep. And we sleep
And we
half of our
sleep a
life too.
lot, bro.
Yeah.
We sleep a lot. So like,
That's why we gotta retain, yo.
bro, that's real shit, bro.
That's
But like,
why, bro. Yeah, now that
Yeah.
y'all say it, it's like, bro,
but
I
what you was
gotta retain because, bro, it's gonna give
like,
you a little more life, bro.
it is, bro. And what you was
A
saying,
lot more life. You know what I'm saying?
nah, it is. And what you was saying
But
before, like, a lot of people have it worse. And I ain't gonna lie, like the video I made earlier today, I was like, if you had a whole bunch of money, would you try to save everybody? You wouldn't because you can't save everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
8 billion people on the planet. And I hope people didn't take that offensive because it's the truth. Like, even if you had $1 billion, how could you save everybody on the planet? You can't.
Mm-hmm.
You could save a couple people, probably people that's closer to you, like your family, your friends, your spouse, but you can't save the whole entire planet. Cause then who's gonna save you?
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like too, like
and semen retention told me that because I used to think that I could be
you
like that. Like
save
I could be
everybody.
there for everybody.
But
Like
you can't, bro.
I could hold it down for everybody, and they gonna return the same energy to me. But you know,
Bro, bro,
life and retention told me that like, bro, you have to worry
Put
about
yourself
yourself.
first.
myself, bro.
Got you.
And
You
Got
have
it's
to
you.
worry
not it's
about
not
yourself.
being selfish.
It's
It's not
not.
none of that. It's just the truth. Cause like you were saying before, bro. Like you see how you were saying like you always giving people money. I'm the same way. I'm the
Mm-hmm.
same way, bro. Bro. If you met me in real life, you understand. Like I got a genuine heart, bro. I
Yep.
literally like be looking out for people, but
Yep.
sometimes I catch myself looking out for people more than I look out for myself.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And sometimes I'll be like, yo, T. Sometimes you gotta say no, or
Yep.
you gotta stop being so nice all the time because
Yep.
who the fuck is gonna save you when you going through your shit?
Nobody, bro.
Nobody, bro.
Nobody, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? And then people start thinking like just because you keep saying yes and yes and yes that they could just keep asking.
Yeah, they gonna take advantage of you.
You know what I'm saying? And like me personally, bro, I don't like that. Like I would rather offer than you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Because just like you, bro, I work for my bread. I don't
Mm-hmm.
sit there and just get a fucking handout. I work for this shit. So I be having to preserve it. Because
Yep.
what the fuck am I gonna have in the future if I'm just keep on giving, 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 giving? Here, take it, take it. I'll make the money back. It's okay. Do you know how much hours I gotta work just to make the money back? And then even if you say, oh, but you do Uber Eats, nigga, that shit is not certain money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I was making a lot of money doing Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? I was making something enough to take care of myself and keep a roof over my head, but it still wasn't enough. You feel me? So like I really be thinking about shit like that, bro. Like I'm genuine. I'm really a good hearted person. But
Mm-hmm.
realistically, sometimes I really gotta start saying no, bro. Even if it's family. Because
Yep. Yep.
because at the end of the day, like I said, if I keep on giving and giving and giving, who the fuck is gonna give to me? Nobody.
Mm-hmm. Nobody.
Not the amount that I would need, at least. You feel me?
And
Cause that's just the truth. Like, and I'm not downplaying nobody. I'm not downplaying nobody. It just it just realizing shit, bro. Like the only people that I ain't gonna lie, like family would look out for me, but I wouldn't even put myself in a position to have to ask them for money because I make
mm-hmm.
sure I look out for me. T,
Mm-hmm.
put your money into something. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Calculate how much you got going out per month. I take care of all this shit by myself. I take care of my rent, my Con Edison bill, my phone bill. I gotta feed myself. I gotta clothe my. I barely buy myself clothes, bro. As it is. So that's why y'all be seeing me with a lot of the same
Bro,
shit in my videos because I don't
I've
be
been wearing the
caring about that
same
shit,
jeans for
bro.
the last 5 years.
Bro, it's cause, bro, but it's cause I don't be caring about that shit. Cause I'm like,
Yeah,
who the fuck is gonna like who am I here to impress? Random ass
who
people? I don't know these
cares?
people. I don't gotta
Who
impress
cares?
nobody. Exactly. Nobody even cares. Like that's the thing. So it's just like realistically, bro. That's why they say when you're on the airplane, put your mask on first. Put your
Yep,
mask on first. You can't
yep,
save other people if you can't even save yourself.
yep,
You can't lead nobody if you can't even lead yourself.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, it's not being stingy. It's not none of that. It's just like look at bro, look at the world around you, bro. Look at the world around you. Look at how even little small shit like this. Like I live in New York, right? So I see a lot of poverty every day. Every day, bro. I see a lot of poverty. And I see how poor people get treated, bro. They get treated like shit. People sit down, like whether they sleep on the trains or like they be out in the streets in the city and they be having a cup, they be asking for money, but people just walk by them like it's nothing, like they invisible. They get treated like shit. You know
yep,
what I'm saying? And to me, it's sad because I be like, damn, like I wish I could help every homeless person.
yep.
I wish. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I still know too, like a lot of them be on drugs.
And a
So
lot of
even if
them
I
be
was to
faking
give
too.
you my money, yeah, that too. Even if I was to give you my money, what the fuck are you gonna do with it? Cause you're not gonna do something good with it. I'll give you some
Mhm.
food or something, or I'll buy you some food. What you want?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
me? But
That's how I
I
feel
know if I
about it.
if I give you my money, you're gonna buy drugs or something with it. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So like, yeah, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like it like Darius was saying, bro, like you get on retention and you really start thinking you can save the whole world, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you do.
impossible.
You do. Yep.
No funny shit, bro. You really start thinking like, yo, I could change this person's life. I could change this person's life. I can help you too. You too, you want some help? But like you gotta think about it. Everybody's stuck in their own ways.
It was a situation going on outside my over here where I live at like 2 days ago. It was a situation going on, right? Where this dude was basically, going through something with his girl, bro. And I swear to God, I kid you not, I was watching a retention video and he was and I could just hear him. He just begging and pleading to his girl to let him in the house and to do this and to do that and to take. And at first, I wasn't trying to like, cause you mind your business when you're on retention. But like, I started like feeling bad for him, and so then I get up, I stop watching. I'm pacing in my room. And I'm like, bro, I really want to just go have a conversation to him, man to man. Like, I wish I could just tell him, like, bro, like I wanted to help him in that moment. Like I can, like you kind of gain that when you're on retention, that where you can just feel for other people. Like I really
Yep.
wanted to have a, like I was willing to risk, and he got gun on him and everything because he talking to me. He like, I got this, and he ready, like he probably in them. But I'm like, you get to a point where sometimes you might even risk your own life to try to help someone. I'm like, I don't even care, bro. Like I want to go have a conversation with this guy. Like I want to try to tell him like some real shit. Like I got to tell. I wanted because the truth hurts, but you need to understand. You need to hear the truth. The truth hurts to a lot of people, but the quicker that you can get to a point where you can understand the truth and you can accept the truth, your life can change. But like I wanted to help him so bad, bro. I wanted to tell him some things. I wanted to spit the truth out to him and kind of run the game on him and help him. But I'm like, I can't, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He probably would have cussed you out for doing
Probably would have tried to cuss me out.
it.
Probably would have up pipe on me like, bro, get
Yeah,
off. Or
I'm
if
telling
I
you.
try to tell him something, then now he ready to beat me up or something. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Or we get to squabbling and he shoot me or something because I done told him some real shit and I'm trying to help him. Like you really can't help everybody, but you gonna try to. I be trying to help people. Somebody walking across the street, I'm driving and I see she struggling. I'm like, damn, I want to pull over real quick. You know what I'm saying? To help, like you kind of get a genuine heart on this journey, but it's really tough. Everything is like a double-edged sword, bro. Like even with getting on retention, because you kind of gain the sense where you want to help people, but you can't. It's a lot of things that you want to do that you can't do in life. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you want to help your family, you can't. Like you might try to go on this journey. You might want to lend money to your family, but they're not gonna lend money to you when you need it, or they might not pay you back. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, damn, I want to help my family, but your family not gonna help you. They gonna use you. Like, and that's the truth, bro. It's tough like that out here in this world, bro. Like, it's a lot of things that, a lot of truth in this world is really in a place where it's sad, but you gotta really focus on yourself and kind of just trust that you will help the right people along the way. Like, it's certain people I trust, I help them, and there's certain people that I help, and then it's like, I helped you, but I can tell that you didn't necessarily need the help. You wanted me to give you something, but I helped you in a way where I thought fit. Because if you was really struggling, you would take this food instead of the cigarettes that you want. You know what I'm saying? But I helped you, but I ain't gonna help you again because I can tell. Like, I didn't need to help him. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't really struggling like he was portraying to be. So sometimes it might bite you because I could have used that money for something else. You know what I'm saying? So you really kind of just gotta, it's tough, bro. It's really tough. But you gotta retain your seed, stay on the journey, and you can't save everybody, bro. You can't help everybody. You can try to help everybody. Like, I had somebody tell me today at work, I be trying to help people, and then I kind of slowed down talking to them because I'm like, I can't keep talking to them about it because then it's gonna be like I'm irritating them, and then they gonna envy me or whatnot, and this and that, and I don't really want that. But I had this guy tell me I opened the door for him, and he was like, I don't care what nobody say, but you a hero, and that meant a lot to me, bro. And I'm like, because I know that people, when you gonna realize this on retention, like your work, people that you work around, they gonna hate you, they gonna envy you, they gonna talk about you behind your back, and it's really because they love something about you that they don't have in themselves,
Um,
so they hate you, but really they love you for it. They inspired by you, and
they
they
insecure as
mad,
fuck.
and they
That's what it
insecure.
is. They
You know what I'm
insecure as
saying? They
fuck,
insecure.
yo.
They really
That's all
insecure.
it is, man. They really
You know
love
what I'm
you,
saying?
man. But they love you. They hate you because they can't have what you have, bro.
Yep.
So it turned into hate.
And it turn into hate, bro. So you really can't help everybody, bro. You can't help everybody. You can't save the world. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta just live your life. You gotta live life, bro. Get on retention and just live life. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Like my dog Jay Moose say a lot of people not open to receive, unfortunately. They not, bro. They not. They'll talk to you like it. They'll talk to you, they'll run a good game, and they'll talk like they struggling and this and that, but then when you try to help them, they don't want to hear it, or they get jealous and they get, like TC say, they get insecure, and it's just, I don't know, it's tough, bro. It's tough, man. But get on
And the
retention
most powerful word in the world, man, is no.
is no,
Be telling people no, man, you really see their true colors. You
and
really see it like they really true intentions. Like,
they'll respect you. They'll respect you a lot more too. When you tell people no, you start saying no, bro, you start gaining respect. Like, you would think you would gain respect for saying yes, for helping somebody, but really you won't, bro. If you say no, they gonna respect you because then they know they can't get over you. You got boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. When you get on this journey, is you gonna start saying no. You gonna start seeing the manipulation through people, even your close ones, even the people that you love, your family members. You will see how they try to manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna catch on to it, and you gonna be like, nope. You gonna start saying no. You gonna start, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And you won't be afraid to stand up for yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just, can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Exactly, and that's how we change the world, by changing ourselves, bro. So we are changing the world. It might not be in the way we want to, but that's the only way we can change the world, is by changing ourselves, bro. Because there's always somebody out there that's watching you, that's watching you change. You know what I'm saying? With YouTube right now, everybody posting videos about changing themselves, getting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be in the gym and you going crazy, or you might see somebody, they might see you, and you just never know. But you gotta change yourself, and you'll end up changing the world too, bro. That's how you change the world, by changing yourself, man. I appreciate y'all, brothers. Y'all got good vibes, natural wisdom from y'all. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it, dog. I hope you could have. I wish you could have been on here. Tap in. I think that's J Move. I think he in the Telegram. Next time we're gonna have to get you on here, bro.
J Move always looking out, bro. And shout out to you for the dono too. Thank you, bro. All the time, bro. J Move a real one.
Yeah. Shout out to J Move, man. Tap in. You gotta get on the chat, bro. Get on the chat.
so you can spit some game to the people. You know what I'm
He
saying?
he
We gotta get you on
he,
here,
he
bro.
in the Discord. He in the Discord.
In the Discord. Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure, man. But the journey, stick to the journey. Get on the journey. Life is beautiful when you get on retention for real. But I wish I was on this shit earlier. I wish I started retention uh 14 years ago. You know, when I first started porn. Like you grow up, a lot of us watched porn when we was kids and we was just watching that shit. You didn't know what it was, right? But essentially that industry has took 17 years, 14 years of our lives, bro. It took a lot from a lot of us, bro. And now we gotta come back and get that time and energy back. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm on retention, bro. It's kind of hard to even think like how are people even living? You know, how do you even thrive without being on retention? How do people even, especially men, how are men even thriving without being on retention, bro? I need this shit. I be
For
needing
us,
that
bro,
now,
for
bro.
us, I feel like we can't, bro. For the rest of our lives, we ain't. If we not, bro, our life not gonna be how we want it to be.
Yeah, yeah. I came to that realization too, bro. I thought about that today. I was like, ain't no going. When you get on retention, ain't no going back, bro. If you want retention, there is no going back, bro. You're gonna have to submit. You're gonna have to do it, and that's for a good
We
thing too,
gotta
though.
submit to it, yo.
We gotta submit to it,
Gotta
bro. We have
submit
to.
to it, bro. Oh my goodness, it's crazy, son. Like, bro, I don't understand it. Like, I've been through the ups and downs of this journey, bro. I can't quit. I know the life I want is on the other side, bro. But like, yeah, like I really feel like I have to go years, bro. Like, for example, I started, watching the flicks when I was like 10 years old. So I'm 26. That's 16 years, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta go 16 years
Yeah.
of like no PMO, no nothing, like just straight like no off my phone, everything. Like you said, bro, getting off this phone, bro. I'm about to put my head back in these books, bro.
Yeah, bro.
This phone is this is a real trap, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Delete the apps, bro. I delete all
Delete
apps. If it ain't
social
YouTube,
media.
social media.
Delete social media and go on long streaks so that your brain, your dopamine receptors is rewiring itself, bro. Cause, bro, porn is the strongest addiction known to human fucking mankind, bro.
Hmm.
Between that and don't they compare porn to like heroin?
Yeah, it's up there.
Like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Look, J Move said he was 12. I was like 10 or 11 myself when I first started watching porn, bro. I was a kid.
Yeah,
Yo, it's crazy how our generation, like, we all grew up watching it on the computers, and then now, like 10 years later, the iPhones started blowing up. Everybody got a smartphone now.
hmm,
The
Like, it's
easiest
crazy.
access, bro.
It was like,
The
man,
easiest access. And it's
and
crazy.
then back then, you was doing it, but it wasn't harming you. Now you do it, it
Now
harms you.
you do it, it's quiet. Yeah. I mean, it was harming us, but we just ain't know.
Yeah, yeah,
uh, because when we was young, like I wasn't, at least for me, I wasn't like releasing or nothing. I was just watching it. It was when I was like 16. That's when I really started releasing a lot. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
But when I was like 15 and under, bro, I was just viewing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it still does something to your psyche, even with
Bro, it
viewing.
makes you weak. It makes you like. To me, it's like it makes you feel like you're not deserving of more. Like you have to watch somebody else get that instead of earning it yourself as a man. Like that's taking a shortcut. Taking shortcuts in life.
yeah,
And then we watching people that we don't even know.
yeah.
You
It's
watching
really sick, bro.
like
Like,
that.
think about that, bro. You're not gonna want somebody to watch you do that shit with your lady. You
You
wouldn't
wouldn't want to watch anybody,
you
man.
wouldn't
Even
want
people you do
exactly,
know.
bro. Like,
You don't want to
well,
watch nobody.
exactly, bro. Exactly.
You watching other human beings, bro. That's why.
It's sick, bro. It's sick.
Yeah, bro.
That shit's sick. That's why I think I said that to TC
It's
not
a
too long
hard
ago, bro.
addiction
I'm
to
like,
stop, bro. It's a reason why. It's a spiritual reason why, bro. They want you. They want us stuck to that stuff.
that shit's sick, bro. That is sick to
Uh,
watch somebody else fornicate with somebody else, and then you get a nut off to it. That
Yep.
is sick. That is sick, bro. That's why we got weirdos out here,
The fact that we even get turned on by that shit is
it's
crazy.
crazy, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
that shit is crazy,
yeah,
bro. Like,
Yo,
yeah,
real rap. Yeah.
nah, you gotta really think about that, bro. You gotta really
yeah.
think about that. Like, nah, you gotta really think about that, cause nah. Real shit, real shit, bro, real shit. Like, we get
Yeah,
turned on watching somebody else get theirs off. That's
yeah.
crazy,
Crazy,
bro.
bro. Crazy, crazy.
Nah, see, they trying to emasculate men. I'm trying to tell you, they
They
trying
trying
to
to mess up your brain.
emasculate men, bro. They trying, bro. It makes sense. It makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
Hmm. They have to weaken the man, bro. It's
Have to,
us.
bro. They have to.
They have to.
Cause it's no way that a man should get turned on watching another man get his off. Like, nah.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
bro, this next generation is cooked.
Cook,
I ain't
cook,
gonna
bro.
lie, bro. They
Cook,
cooked.
cook.
They cooked, bro. It's over. They cooked, bro. They cooked.
If they don't listen to us, they done. That's why we got to
They
be
still
here
cooked.
for
Bro.
them, bro. That's why I'm here for the youth, bro. These YNs, bro, whatever they call them now. It's like, bro, I was there, bro. Like, but that shit is not worth it, bro. Like, these females is not worth it. A lot of these young niggas are crashing out over vagina, bro.
They
Like,
crashing out because they ain't got the guidance, bro, and
they
they don't.
crashing out over vagina. They don't got no guidance. They don't know what to do. They horny. They fucking they just want to keep up with the Joneses, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's cause like when you're a teenager, bro, like your hormones do
Propaganda,
be going crazy.
and they brains ain't fully
Right.
developed, bro.
Exactly that too, bro. That too.
Bro, you get childish on the inside, yo, man. It's like you're a child up here for real.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish they could just ban PMO forever. Just ban it, bro. Just ban it.
Man, they never will, bro.
And then even with like social media, like Facebook and Instagram, bro, that shit really turned into soft porn, bro. That
Nah,
Did
shit
y'all
turned into
it
soft
really is.
porn.
Nah, it really. I gotta delete.
did
I'm
y'all
deleting that
see
shit now.
did y'all see that screen recording I sent into the chat?
Oh, yeah, bro. That shit was crazy, bro.
A YouTube advertisement, bro.
That
I
was
saw
YouTube
that.
advertisement, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
YouTube's crazy too.
Yeah,
I'm
YouTube
like,
be having some crazy ads, bro.
bro, what? I'm scrolling and then I see that.
Like real red.
I'm like, bro, what? I'm not seeing this right now. There's no way I'm seeing this right now, bro.
It is bad out here.
It's
And
just
they know that if you fix the man, you fix the world.
Fix the world, bro. Like everything is so overly sexualized now. It's to the point like you get on social media, all women want to do is show their body, show their ass, do anything for likes, do
Yeah.
all these videos just for some likes.
And
yo.
it
What
only
y'all think
works.
about? What y'all think about moving out of like Babylon? Like, cause I really like. My plan is, you know what I'm saying, get my stats up, get my transfer all my US dollars and whatever and transfer it into sats and move out the country.
Bro, do you not if you're gonna move because right now your dollars is worth a lot more in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So imagine what your sats is gonna be worth in other countries. And
Mm-hmm.
sats, Bitcoin is better than the dollar. It's more stronger than the dollar. So if you can go and take your dollars and go to like Bali and you basically like a millionaire,
Mm-hmm.
imagine what your sats gonna be when you go to Bali. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. It's
Yeah, bro.
crazy. And that's the thing too that we gotta think about is like the people don't realize just how fucked the dollar is. Like the dollar is weak, but it's the strongest currency in the world. But it's so weak, and it's getting weaker and weaker. But it's the strongest currency in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it really show you like every other country already hyperinflated their currency.
In America, didn't we gave a lot of our inflation to these countries in the
Yeah,
first place. You
yeah,
know, so it's crazy, and that's why
yeah.
they coming out with
We
all this
took
stuff
their
like the
gold.
bricks and stuff.
We took the gold, and we pegged our dollars to the gold, and then everybody else pegged their currency to ours. That's how it went. And then the United States, bro, they gangsters, bro. They went into
Yeah,
Saudi
bro,
Arabia.
our
They
military.
gangsters. They gangsters, bro. They went to Saudi Arabia and was like, "We gonna protect you, but you gotta do your dealings of oil and dollars. But and if you and we'll protect you." They was never in
If you
danger.
want to
They
get
were
oil,
never in
you
danger,
gotta have U.S. dollars. Yeah.
right? They was never in danger. Nobody was at. No, we gonna protect you from us.
That's extortion at its
we
finest, bro.
we are who you need to fear, my nigga. So
Facts.
how about you transact the oil with dollars and y'all gonna be
Yeah.
straight? We
Yeah.
gonna protect you. They get bro. The United States are gangsters, bro. These people gangsters, bro.
I'm
That's why
telling
they
you.
took out what
That's
was
why
his
our
name?
country like that, bro. I think our country like it's other countries that's gangster, bro. Don't get it, but like this shit really started in America for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But the
like
thing
our
is though, bro,
supportive.
is we're losing our power.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
We're losing our power, bro. China is one of the biggest holders of our debt, and they're selling off the bonds. We owe a lot of debt to China. We talk Trump can talk shit about China all he want, but they own our debt. So we actually owe China. We're in debt to China, and like it or not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we losing our power, bro.
The U.S. is
Nah,
fucked.
that's facts. That's facts, bro.
It's Bali sound
That's what
tough,
we
bro.
gotta
Bali
really
is
we gotta really tone down on this materialistic mindset and this consumer mindset, and
Bro, they
just get
programmed us that way though, bro.
more investor mindset and more ownership. Like,
Yep.
but I really want to leave this country, bro. Like, I love my country. I grew up here. I
yeah,
love being able to 4 hours up north. I'm in New York. I can see the bright lights. I can see everything. Go down south, beautiful country. Like, I love my country, but I've been like all up and down the East Coast, bro, and down south. But like y'all said, bro, I just see all I see is this shit just going downhill, bro.
yeah. It's
I
tough,
see
bro.
people moving to Thailand, bro. They stacked up some money. They moved to Thailand. They buy their
Rent like
house.
four
They own
fifty.
it. The government will own it. They don't have to go through no freaking credit checks to get an apartment.
And then your apartment got a pool, work you can work out, you can
You living
your apartment
luxurious.
built like a mansion.
You living luxurious, bro.
Yeah. They bring you real food. You ain't gotta worry about eating no fake food. Like right now, you can barely buy a watermelon with seeds in it. Your oranges don't you eating an orange and it don't even got a seed in it. And a lot of people not even conscious enough to know that they eating their food and it don't even have a seed in it.
People not even
Bro, that
conscious
shit
to
be
it, bro.
crazy to me,
They
bro.
don't even think nothing. They just, oh, it's more convenient. Like,
This
nah.
orange is so
Even
sweet.
grapes, bro.
Yeah.
Grapes don't even grapes.
There's mad different fruits that people
Grapes
eat.
don't. I remember grapes used to have seasoning.
Right.
I
Now the
remember
grapes
that.
don't be having seeds in them.
Nope.
Nothing
See,
got seasoning. Damn near the
even
apples, the seeds, they getting rid of them.
yeah. Because they trying to stop you from being able to produce your own food. Like you said earlier, we gotta get some
You
land,
gotta get some seeds, bro. Like
get
start
some
buying
land
up
and
all the
start
seeds
growing
you
your
can.
own food.
Got to, man. Like I'm trying to get some land, like, but I really, really believe I need to. Don't even get no land in America for real, but I don't know. I just want some land.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. Cause certain countries you can't do nothing. Like in America, I can spit on the ground, which is kind of nasty. But if I got mucus, I can spit. You can't do that in like I think Africa. You can't spit on the ground. It's like it's every country got different rules. Like they probably lock you up if they catch you spitting on the ground. You probably do 20 years. You probably do 10 years. You
Nah, I
know what I'm
was
saying?
thinking like, man, well, yeah, Asia, they strict over there too.
Yeah. Yep. It's just certain
Man,
things you can't
they
do.
got crazy different rules in these other countries, man. That's true.
Yeah, but it's not that bad, bro. It's almost better than being out here, bro. And one thing that sucked too is like I was saying earlier with the youth, bro. It's really sad, bro, that our youth is turning to YNs and they think it's cool. It's like killing is cool, killing is acceptable,
Bro,
but
it's
bro,
crazy, bro.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
bro, being a killer is they don't even want to be hustlers no more. Like when we was growing up, I don't know, we wanted to be hustlers. We wanted the money. Like
yeah,
we wanted money. I don't know. We didn't want to be killers. Like yeah, we fought. I fought all day, but to really be a killer, like nah, like you had to really. The only niggas I know that was killing, they really, really, really had a reason to do it. But
yeah,
you from Chicago, so it's more like that, you know, in y'all cities. But like out where I'm from, niggas really had to have a reason to do something like that,
bro.
or they just had to be crash outs. Like you know what I'm saying?
Bro, the youngins, bro, out there, bro, in Chicago, bro, out there, bro,
They don't
10,
care.
12 year olds, they got pipes on them. I don't even want to give game to them because they ain't trying to hear it. They got pipes on them. They the ones doing the shooting and the killing
Hmm.
and
But where I'm from, bro, I never seen this. When we was growing up, we was fighting, bro. These little niggas is 14 shooting each other and shit. Like
yeah,
it was one time I seen some shit. It was at the fair. A 14-year-old was shooting at somebody else and hit like a little girl or something.
yeah,
I'm
because they
like,
get off the
I'm like,
pills, bro.
what? When this start happening out here? This shit crazy. Like, nah,
They wake up and it's glorified, bro, and that's why, like with the music industry, like I hate it too because we make it. Some of our people we make it in the music industry, like Dirk. I fuck with Dirk. I'm saying from Chicago, and but he ain't. You put the city on the map in the rap industry, but it's like you doing more harm than good. Like yeah, you changed your life, bro, but you rapping about murder. You rapping about killing, and so regardless of what you might do behind the cameras, like y'all might give out money, but your music is what matters the most, bro. And the youngest is listening to that. That's being glorified. The cars and the money and the hoes and killing and drilling and shit, that shit get glorified. And then that's what our people was doing in the community, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they look up to that. They want the cars and clothes and money and then talking about the drilling and the killing and like just 60 years ago, just 80, 70 years ago, our people was marching.
Yep.
This was just in the 60s. Our people was literally, what I'm saying, marching to be able to use the same bathroom as other people. To march for rights and equality, regardless of what was going on in the world. But just not too long ago, our people was marching, finally getting jobs, finally, you know what I'm saying? And here we are not too long ago. Here we are just less than 60 to 100 years later. What killing is a sport. Our people rob and kill every day. Like people wake up popping pills and just go out and you just shooting at each other every day, bro. It was like our people basically wasted their lives. They wasted their hardship. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, backwards, bro.
It's not our fault, but it is our fault. And I had this conversation with somebody where it's like we can't keep talking about how the system is treating us wrong because everybody can make it out the system. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a choice, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people was mad at Kanye West because he said like slavery was a choice for a lot of people. And I understood what he meant by that. Like you had a choice to be a slave, but you just had to die about it. But that's a tough decision. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people to fight. But it was still a choice that you made. And that was the truth. Like
Nah,
everything is a choice, bro.
absolutely.
Everything is a choice, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are just choosing to do certain things, man. Like, yeah, you can grow up hard. You might grow up on food stamps and this and that, but you got a choice to go learn something. To go,
Mm-hmm.
that should make you go harder to go pick up a book. But you don't want to go pick up a book. You wanna smoke weed with your homies and go out and do all this extra shit and then complain because life was hard. Life wasn't hard for you, bro. You just made the choice to make certain decisions.
Yo, semen retention really show you got no excuses.
You have no excuses, bro.
Like you got no excuses, bro. Everything is on you, man.
Facts.
You have no excuses, bro. And you gotta, as far as this journey too, one thing I learned is you gotta disconnect to reconnect, bro. Semen retention is you gonna end up disconnecting from a lot of stuff to reconnect. You gotta disconnect from this world in a way to get back to yourself, to reconnect with yourself for real. Cause that's all you really got, bro, is yourself. Like you end up when you get ready to leave this earth, you going by yourself in your mind. So nobody can help you. And so like you gotta build a relationship with yourself. A lot of people are scared to build relationships with themselves, bro. When you get on retention, you start building a relationship with yourself. You start finding peace with being okay with being within yourself. None of us are truly lonely. We got ourselves, bro.
Facts. That's what I be trying to tell people. You
You
never
might be
go
alone, but you're
lonely,
not lonely.
but you're not lonely. Yep, and you
I
got
talk to
yourself.
myself all day, every day. I don't care
Me
who
too.
bro. I might look
Me
crazy
too.
sometimes talking to myself, bro. I be laughing at my own jokes. I be man, what? Man, I'm my best friend, bro. I talk to myself all day, every day.
And that's how I know y'all different, because most people would say, like especially the older generation, be like, "Oh, if you talk to yourself, you crazy." That's the saying. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, ain't nothing crazy about that. You with yourself 24/7.
guys,
Somebody
Exactly.
know you better than you know yourself.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. You
that's
gotta
how
be
I
tapped
know.
in. You gotta tap in.
It's
Tap in
different.
with yourself. Got to.
Man, fuck. Yo, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm tired.
I was just about to say, man, it's been
It's
three
been
hours.
actually
Nah,
three
this shit
hours,
was
yo.
lit, bro.
3 hours and
Appreciate
10
that.
minutes.
When,
Giving
when
the
the next
game,
one, man?
bro.
We got to schedule another one, man.
Yeah, we can schedule another one just right in the Discord whenever y'all free. And I gotta find out my next day off of work because the next 4 days I work. Today was my off day, so that's why I was able to do this.
That's what's up.
But I got the rest of the week. I got work. But we could always do it like in the nighttime,
Yeah.
same
Quick
time, like
chat.
8 o'clock. Feel me?
Tight shit, tight shit.
But that was
Yeah.
definitely a good stream. I'm gonna try my best to like. I don't know how StreamYard works if they let me save it to my phone. Or if not, then I'll just screen record some parts of the video and try to post it on YouTube. But I probably won't do that till tomorrow because I'm tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
But I would definitely write y'all the Discord chat. It was a good fucking stream.
I appreciate you for having me on,
Shout
bro.
outs to both of
Yes,
y'all. Y'all
sir.
some
Yes,
real
sir.
ones.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Word. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm gonna write y'all the Discord chat.
For
For
sure.
sure, man. If always retain your
All right,
seat.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all take care of yourselves out here, bro.
You
God
too,
Yes, sir.
bless.
brother.